Um, one of the other teachers, the theater teacher, saw a couple of 8th graders getting handsy in the gym and told my coworker about it, and she was like, "Okay, fine." And then the theater teacher described the kids, and we were like, "Okay." I guess the other teacher was like, "Okay, one of them's definitely this girl Sarah," just based on how she described her. And then the other one, the boy, they didn't know who, so they were like, "Okay, whatever." And I guess not too long after, the teacher who was on lunch duty looked over and saw Sarah and this other kid, Kyo, come in, and Kyo had a boner as he was walking into the cafeteria with this girl that he was getting handsy with not that long ago.
Yeah, that's
Classic.
What happened?
Yeah.
Then more.
Okay. All right. Good.
Yeah,
There's
there's
more
more.
to it.
There is more.
Hold on. I do need to clarify. I'm not saying good that I'm hearing more about middle school kids getting handsy. I need that on the record.
Yeah.
That is not what I'm
Let's
saying.
say that very loudly into the microphone.
Right.
It's okay.
I
The
need
Ben's
that to
already
be
stopped
clarified.
recording
And
the
then it's
first
just like,
part.
I am definitely glad about. No, it didn't sound like me. It sounded just like him, Your Honor.
Anyway, so that happened. We're like, what the fuck? And then like the boy got called to the office, and he came back to my room at the end of the day, and he was like smiling. He was like, "Yep, I was in the office, whatever." And then I guess they called the parents, and the parents, when they called the girl, her mom was like, "Oh, it was Kyo. I don't care. He's gay." And then they called the parents of the boy, and they were like, "Please tell me it was a girl." And that was it. That's the end of my tale. But classic hijinks.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure if it's classic hijinks, but it sounds
Oh
like
yeah,
Everett.
it's classic. Very Everett.
Very Everett.
Mm-hmm.
That's so Kyle.
Hi, you.
If anyone actually watched these when I put them on YouTube, I would definitely have to go in and edit that. But fortunately, no one does.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm gonna start posting the links to like random pages. It's gonna be fun.
We're gonna blow up if somebody makes it to this far.
Wait, hold on. Maybe not before we do some editing on the night that Brian was very upset about the dude that yelled at his girlfriend for walking the dog.
Oh, and I was talking about putting complete swastikas in his lawn and stuff.
Some real editing needs to happen on that.
No, it's okay.
It's
fine.
That's only.
He should know how close he came.
Did it, and then there's evidence.
No, I didn't do it.
Right. See. Now it's just whatever.
I definitely didn't do it.
I definitely didn't do the thing that happened shortly after I said I would do the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It wasn't me, folks.
So I don't know if this is gonna live. I don't know if this is gonna live up to that, but on Friday, normally my daughter's home with me, but my wife was like, "Hey, I got to drive up to Augusta. I'd like to take Turnip with me. Is that cool?" And I was like, "Oh, a day I could just get work done instead of not get work done? Sure, let's do it." And so I had a meeting about 12:30 to 1:30. They had to do like an interview for a process that the agency's working on. And as I wrap up, I look down and see there's a message from my phone that says, "So how's your day going?" And I was like, "Oh, that's a phone call. That's what that line of text is right there." And so as I'm calling her to get this person in the first person, the rest of the text behind that appeared because I hadn't seen it. And I'll read that to you. I'll read that to you right now. And that text that came in yesterday at 11:49 a.m. Says the following: "Our daughter just shit her pants while I was on a Zoom. Walked up next to me and yelled, 'I pooped my pants,' while I was talking to somebody very important. Then we were cleaning up in the bathroom. She stumbles and stepped in her own shit, as her poopy undies were so carefully set on the floor so it would get shit on the floor. But instead, she mashed it into the tiles, then knocked her boots into the shit." Sigh, like just a sigh emoji.
Yeah.
So that's my story.
That's a good tale, Tom. You know, that's a great tale.
Right. That was quality.
There you go.
It's a good shit story.
That's not just my child
can always
shit her
appreciate.
pants. That was my child shirt pants. And then
It got what?
and then proceeded
Right.
to continue making the mess. Yes. Mm,
Indeed.
mm.
That's great.
Indubitably,
We're among royalty now. And
we are.
well, I'm glad you noticed.
So Ryan
I
needs
do.
to keep his mouth shut.
I do think maybe perhaps
he's
one of us
already in
should go
trouble.
talk to Joe Bowl and
Well,
find out if we can get Mac and Charlie off the hook.
You're
Yes.
unzipped me.
so Joe Bull, I will click him. He is the merchant prince of the guides at the port. He gets a cut of that. I think also map making as well.
Last week, I just had
Uh-oh.
guides written as a note next to it.
Just
Hold on.
guides. I think you just said guides, not map making.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. There might be something about that, but I'll have to read up on that again. But the bounty for Mac and Charlie, bounty hunters got them. They are now imprisoned in front of Joe Ball. They want Joe Ball and the rest of the merchant princes want your input on how they approached you. Was there some kind of deal that they made? Did they claim to be guides? And
I'm happy to respond, but what does the party think?
Well, I think what we say is
We should save them.
You know what would be nice is if we could discuss this telepathically.
Mm.
No, where's
true.
Novakri? God
Hmm.
damn it.
if only.
I
Do
know.
I
Hey,
just do
I'll look at her angrily for you all.
Oh no,
Do it.
No, disappointingly. Disappointingly.
Oh,
So
hold on.
I'm-
Yeah.
Sorry.
Slow head shake.
I'm doing the slow head shake now. They really they really needed your psychic ability to communicate.
This is 2 weeks of shaming in a row.
It's gonna continue.
I was gonna say I don't know if it's just been 2. How long has she not been here?
I'm sorry, 2 weeks of my observance. That's all.
Okay.
But I think J4 would be like, well, actually, what happened was we managed to make one of their dinosaurs do quite well in a race, and as such, they owed us money, and they offered to lead us in recompense
Ugh.
for services rendered and owed.
Way to admit to a crime.
No, the leading. If we just say we entered a partnership with them.
Wait, so is this?
No, it's too late. It's
is
dead. It's
Lucas-
canon.
TJ, I have a question for you. Is Lucas
Yes.
possessing Tom right now?
Oh, absolutely.
Probably. I definitely could
this
be.
This feels like another trial where we just went, "Hey, what's up? Yeah,
I'm
this guy
guilty.
is guilty of this thing." But
Yes.
It's
It
like,
definitely could be.
what?
Wakanga
And
will
also, that was
Wakanga
why-
will speak up and say that was one of the reasons. Like he'll cut you off. So after you say after we did the dinosaur races, Wakanga speaks up and he goes, "Oh, that was one of the reasons I invited you here." He goes, "I wanted to congratulate. I've heard many tales of your adventures."
Oh, well, thank you very much. I would love to talk about them. Jeffrey Plates was an excellent beast to maneuver.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, it's nothing too big. It's not that difficult.
Oh wait, I'm still exhausted. So.
Is this for
Oh,
everybody?
fantastic.
Yeah,
This is just for still exhausted.
Yep. So that's a 10.
Oh, you made it just enough to make it.
Woo.
You see, this gentleman, if I can remember his name,
Was that
I feel like he had a
Was that
Efron?
Jean?
Talroja?
Yes.
Jean T?
Efon Talroja.
Talroja.
That's
Yep.
correct.
Ah, man of beasts.
Grumpy bitch.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
not happy. My notes say not
His
happy.
art exactly. His already not happiness. You see that he is upset that you did so well against many of the beasts that he helped train to get there, and you just come in as an outsider and magically made a dinosaur with a broken leg come in. What was it, second or third? I think it's second.
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 Yeah,
third was that guy who was like the odds were like 2-1 or something, that like all of a sudden ran from the back and just like caught right up. It's like, oh, what?
Yeah, he was in the back because of just horrible, horrible, horrible rolls. And
Yes,
yeah,
that and only that. No
yeah, no
other
poison,
reason.
no real other reason.
mhm. So yeah, so his already default look of disgust looks like more disgust. Um, so we have one merchant prince who seems to be against you from the get-go.
Good work.
I actually
Also,
think that
you admitted to the crime.
well,
Perfect.
Almost.
I was
He
trying to
did.
be honest.
He interrupted when you mentioned the races. Wakanga interrupted. So if you guys want to discuss a little bit more, you can do some non-verbal cues maybe, and then continue on with that statement after.
Chaps, I still feel a bit woozy from the bugs and the jungles. I may need to sit down for a moment.
I mean, you certainly can continue and just say what actually happened. That was a pretty good summary of what actually happened. It's just if people wanted to try to interrupt there, or if you guys want to go a
Can,
different
So,
way.
so I
can
just
me
want to
and
say to the
Jimmy
point.
John,
N- n-
Jimmy talk in Druidic about this
so
quickly?
we could, but here's my thinking, and this is why I did it. And I guess in Druidic, I'll turn and say this to you really fast. And if you say nay, then I'll say nay. I'll stop doing it. But this guy's saying that like
No, they're
you've got to
speaking horse again.
nay, nay, nay. This guy's saying like there's rules for being guides if you're approaching people and they're claiming to be guides. We didn't approach them to be guides. They owed us money and said, we can help you do this, but I don't know if it's going to work out. So there was no like play of like actual legitimate knowledge. Like I never felt like they really knew what they were doing while we were out there. We were literally helping them like figure out where to go in the forest. So
Well, that's what I'm wondering if we should say instead of like them leading us somewhere where we were just we formed a partnership to go out and
Ron
explore a
says
certain area.
I
I
taught
I,
Shwali myself.
I feel like that we're just saying
He's
the
like
same
a
thing.
son to me.
Like my
Sometimes
thought
I
is
catch
just
him
like
pounding
to
on.
be honest and say like rather than try to play like a game of subterfuge because I'm gonna roll with disadvantage on all of this shit right now. Um, I think we should just say they owed us money, they couldn't pay, and then we agreed that this was a fair way to try and like get some money back was to go journey into the jungles based on what limited knowledge they had and figure it out from there.
Said it better.
Okay. All right, so you're presenting it more as
More as a
Debt
partnership
collection.
of
Yeah,
sorts.
like a way to reclaim money's owed. Yeah, so like a partnership where the one of the partners got drunk and spent all the business's money in a strip club, and we were like, "What the fuck?" And they were like, "Oh
paying us
well,
back via labor.
yes."
all right. So were they more like hired muscle?
Certainly not. That's me.
Nope, they weren't really good at
Mac
that,
only works on his glamour.
and they weren't really good at knowing which way to go either. That was more of us figuring that out. They were kind
They
of the
were there
comic
for
relief.
moral support.
Yeah, they were the
Work
comic relief.
slaves.
We prefer the term slaves, but yes.
Laves. Okay. All right, so it was they gave you a service to guide you?
They provided ongoing information that was or was not correct.
Hmm. Give me a persuasion check to see if your wording
Sounds
And
like
if anyone-
being a guide with extra steps.
It does. So
It
we're going to
also-
see
It
if
also sounds like they were just bad guides. No,
Well,
they're
who's
not
so
bad
could
guides.
Gus do the persuasion check instead of me with that
Oh,
winning
I
smile?
could absolutely attempt a persuasion check with my -3 charisma. Let's
Oh,
do
all right,
it.
I get shit. All right, I'll do
Here
it.
we
Can
are.
I do it? Can I do the persuasion check?
Yes, probably.
Actually, I think it worked out. I rolled a nat 20 and a 16, so I got an 18.
nice.
I got a
very nice.
26.
With a plus.
Well, I mean,
7.
okay, I've got a +2. I've only got a +2, so that's why I said yes.
Hmm. Okay, so they didn't approach you as guides. They were just fellow adventurers on this. Was there any payment for them being guides?
No,
No,
I think that's honest, right? No.
no,
We
because
give them a diamond.
well, that's the thing. Like we split something. We didn't pay them for their services.
Yeah,
We
we
just
just
paid them
we
as
split
part
the
of the
treasure that
crew.
was found. Yeah, they were part of our team.
It was like a finder's cut of
They-
what we
While
all
they
received.
were as is typical in the lands that we hail from, whenever treasure is found, it is split evenly by the party who arrived at its location. Well, maybe not evenly. The people who didn't do anything get much, much less, as is the case of Mac and Charlie.
So
It
you
was based on effort. It was an effort.
So you
an effort
did-
reward system.
they owed you money and they guided you to a location free of charge, or you paid them?
No, correct. So
So-
let me put it this way. Say they owed
All
us.
you idiots.
Let's say they owed us 10 sheep, and we found, after wandering through the jungles and almost dying multiple times, 10 sheep. Well, we got the 8 back we were owed, and we divvied up the other 2 sheep with which was left because they were with us.
So they profited off of this.
That sounds like a bad deal to me.
They profited as part of the party, not as a guide.
Correct. Yes.
It was
I
friendship.
believe my ooze friend says it better than I can because I still feel quite weak.
Is your guy dying of
let's see.
malaria?
With
Tom?
those, with those persuasion checks. Let's see. Let's see how the rest of the merchants feel. This Joe Ball's kind of going in circles here. You're all kind of feeling like if they were to guide you without payment, that's okay. But if there was some sort of payment for them guiding you, then they owe a cut to the merchant.
A quarter of a
Wolfgang,
diamond.
I'm sorry. Wolfgang, what is your character's name? I can't read it on my screen.
Nebus.
Nebus?
Nebus. Nebus, could you maybe, in your most eloquent of ways, ask them what is the general practice when a party of adventurers find treasure in this land? Is there not some means of regular distribution of the properties found? So if these people did not guide us at all, we arrived and found treasure with them with us, and as people who are of upstanding natures, as most of us are, Locke, you are one of that. You are a business mastermind. We know this. Would you maybe perhaps explain it in a way that my beak can't get forth? Ah.
You go rah every like 10th word.
They owed us a debt, and and once that debt was cleared, there was still some left over, and we gave them their share after what was left over. Is essentially what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Is that not common practice here?
Well, it's that they profited off of something that they were not allowed to. They are essentially dealing with stolen goods to make this profit.
Well, if we had just absconded with them, right? Like if we just stole them in the night, and then another party took them from us, and then went to a location with them and gave them treasure, would you also arrest them because they had, profited?
It's about
It's about the principle of the thing, Tom.
they had a pending guide license going on. This is one of the reasons they came here to guide other adventurers the into the jungle. It was still pending, and they were not.
Well, it sounds
cleared.
to me like we both got scammed.
Yes, your head is not on the line here. It is Mac
Well,
and Charlie, and he'll point to them and say, from what we've questioned them, they have received no additional payment.
Oof.
Oh.
well, but I would say that they hadn't. They had not received additional payment at all. In no way were they paid for being guides, which is what this seems to be about.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think unfortunately we are talking semantics on something that we just don't.
Perhaps we could offer a different solution. So clearly, Mac and Charlie, it sounds like they were on the verge of, or the precipice of acquiring a license to be able to do this. We, as people who have adventured with them now, can speak for or against that, depending upon the council's wishes. That said, we can also provide insight as to what we may have discovered in the forest, as that may benefit you, the princes, with your various um, areas of business
Influence.
and influence. Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Again, lots of bug bites. My apologies.
They owe us 100 gold if they were guides, and the deciding factor from that is if they profited from you, guiding you into the jungle, giving you information to a specific location.
So
Like,
I
What was
guess
the
what I'm
terms?
hearing. No, sorry. No, I thought he was done. Continue.
What were the terms of your agreement? And so
I don't
Gus will
believe
say.
we ever had
What?
any.
I'm wondering, is this all solved with 100 gold payment?
It is. They claim to have no funds. Said that they did not profit at all, and they are falsely accused.
Charlie, this is the last time I bail you
Very
out.
good. I believe I can take care of that right now. If it
It's either
would
that
please the council.
or they go to the raptor pits.
Oh my
It's
god,
one of the
that's a
two.
very
They're hungry
Well,
raptors.
Yes,
Uh,
that is why I'm offering this 100 gold. I
Jimmy,
The
assume
hungry raptors to eat
mostly.
them.
I'm not sure if
J4.
it's directly to you, Merchant Prince Chobal, or if it's to a specific group of council and it's split. I'm not exactly sure how that works.
It goes to Jabal.
All right.
I can split that with you if you'd like.
Would they be released into my custody if I provide this 100 gold?
Yep.
Absolutely excellent.
Sounds like you just made off with two.
Slaves.
Oh yeah, totally got some Slaves.
Slaves.
So
He hands
Kevin,
over your
do you-
Slaves.
Do you want to split that? I'll take 50 out of my inventory too, if you want.
No,
Okay.
I've got it.
Okay.
He wants the
I've got
slaves
all
all
the
to
gold.
himself.
Oh, all right. I mean,
Slaves, right?
All right, Mac and Charlie are handed over to you guys, and they were searched and nothing was found, and they claimed to not receive payment, but they guess the merchant princes heard wrong, and as long as their licenses are bought or they pay for the penalty, then they're turned over to you, and Mac and Charlie return to your party.
it might appear that Gust has some new acolytes who need to train under him very heartily.
You guys are never getting paid from us
springtime of your
ever.
youth is
All right.
going to cost you so much.
Mhm.
The interest of your springtime.
Oh boy. So next up, Jessamine comes forward, and Locke Ree is accused of a crime against the merchants.
Oh no!
Oh no! What did he
We
do?
know.
I mean, I kind of felt it coming, but oh no!
We know.
What did
this
I
means.
do?
What?
Gladiators escort you in front and center.
Wait a minute.
Jessamine says, "I believe you have purchased something off of the black market."
What did I purchase? What do you
If this
mean?
is
What did I
about me being
purchase?
Nang Nang, I deny all of those claims.
What I
Unless it works out
purchased?
for me.
What do you have to say for yourself?
What did I purchase? I don't know. What are you accusing me of purchasing?
I am the merchant princess of
Plants and
poisons,
poison.
plants and poisons.
Sorry,
Ooh.
my comp died.
Frank, you gotta
How do you-
seduce her. Seduce
How
her.
do you plead?
Yeah. I'm gonna open my wallet and show her my coins, and my Magnum condom is gonna fall out.
I was gonna say that's what they're calling it nowadays.
Performance,
Frog
perhaps.
ribbed. Frog ribbed for her pleasure.
Is that the angle you're going for?
Yeah, something along those lines. You know, maybe not exactly, but pretty close.
All right,
Oh,
frog
jeez.
rib condom. All right, you're trying to seduce her in front of everyone. Let's
What could go
yeah,
wrong?
I guess
What could possibly go
I guess performance.
All right, I gotta go.
Bull play cotton. Let's see how this works out for him.
Could we try to
Oh,
aid him?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Does he have performance anxiety?
Oh,
Do I?
We
I feel like I open my thing and the poison just rolls out onto the floor.
yes, that is definitely a possibility, and that is
Just rolls out. Guilty is what I plead.
Whoops! I dropped my, and then it just rolls out, and then I just look.
as that happens,
Magnum vial. I mean, shit.
as that happens,
Poison.
J4 is just like, is there a dollar amount associated with this crime as well?
it
I just
is-
bought this merchandise fair and square. You can't take this back from me. It's mine.
It's 2,050
Oh!
gold. 2,050 gold.
We're willing to
That's-
offer up our grunt
You-
friend as
you guys-
collateral.
You guys never.
We have some excellent guides. Well, I didn't say excellent. We do have guides for sale.
We can sell them to you for
That's
$1,000
gold
each.
apiece. That's perfect sale, perfect swap.
What if I I bought this poison fair and square? How is
You
it?
just
How are you
tell them that
accusing me
somebody
of stealing?
slipped into your pocket and you don't remember it.
No, I bought them fair and square. They're my property.
You're admitting
See?
to the crime.
A crime.
He's
commerce?
throwing himself at the mercy of the court. It's a play. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's. I don't know if it's a
It's
good
the
one.
right play.
Seeing
It's a play.
It's a
seeing that
play.
seeing that this property is returned,
'Cause it-
and that you are a foreigner and did not realize that this was the black market, we will have a lesser sentence for you. Just
Also,
mean
She likes you,
Only
Nang Nang.
2 raptors will be sent to eat you.
just mean as asked that you report to the
Bedroom.
almost. There's another word for it.
Torture chamber.
Slave pens?
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, slave
The
pens?
defilement ring.
her
Personal chambers.
Oh,
her-
what was this?
her-
The snoo snoo room?
her merchant villa. You will go to
Nice.
the merchant villa.
Cabana, if you may.
Wow, with an 8, she must really be lonely.
You're not.
She's got a
You're
flat
not.
earth.
You're not. Yeah. You know that this isn't. The seduction did not work at all.
Do I know?
Does he know? Yeah, that's a good question.
What's your
No,
perception?
intelligence check.
You don't know, but you've been wrong before.
Everyone knows except for him.
You. This is kind of what you were going for. So for Locke's, perspective, it definitely seems like this is going the right way.
Mhm.
So.
Perfect. I'll see you there.
Bride
All
of
right.
Frankenstein.
There's going to be a lot more innuendos as we go with this particular mission, I'm sure.
Can't
All right,
imagine not.
Yes. And then Wakanga,
Forever?
Utamu, comes up. He is the merchant prince of magic here, different spells and scrolls is what he sells. And so there were a couple different things. He's heard a successful party has gone out and found some treasure. He has heard of a foreigner almost winning the dino races, coming in second place. That was a rumor around the city. Also, rumors about a man running around the entire city and people being upset and reporting just different disturbances. A man, I think, jumped into the harbor.
I
And
think the best rumor
No,
was
that's
that
wrong game.
there was a man running
No, I'm
along
talking
a
TJ.
chain.
No
I
one
think
jumps
you-
into harbor in this game.
Gross.
no one specifically.
I just mean like in my mind the scene of Gust running along the suspended chain line and someone going, "You can't come in here," and Gust is
Yeah.
like, "I have nowhere
Jump
else
into
to
the water.
go," and just running.
Oh yeah. So your group has spread its name in many different ways. Speaking of, is there any particular name that you want to assign, or it's up to you?
Need an adult.
I'm not sure. I do have a question.
Just the gang.
The gang. The gang. That's good.
Oh, the gang formerly known as Grung.
The
Nang
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 and the
gang?
boys.
The
Nang
Nang gang.
I just think
Wanna just be the Nang
the Grung
gang?
might get the wrong idea. That's all.
The Nang Chang gang? Ooh.
How about the non-Slaves?
I don't know if that's the word of the night for you, but
It
so
is.
far
It's stuck.
it has been.
Forgot about these guys. These guys are everywhere.
I'm just
Creators.
curious. Is
Oh,
there
wait.
any way that a person could race in this dino racing?
It's rather unconventional. You would have to speak with whoever is running the track.
Excellent.
I don't have
But it's
any
not
more poison
necessarily
darts.
against the rules.
I can't help you on this one.
I think he could help
Well, I guess I could
himself.
poison them. I don't have the frenzy. I can't believe this lady took my frenzy back. I should have used it.
Dinosaur said frenzy while Gus is running around the track.
He'll be fine.
All right.
Frenzy, more like
only
eating
if
frenzy.
I'm dying has that been something. I don't know if it's been good, but
What
it gave me exhaustion.
Wakanga will also invite everyone over to his villa for a meal.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
That's the Wakanga.
Wakanga, yeah. Wakanga. My bad.
Has
Um,
Quayote had anything to say to us?
They...
Pretty
fruit,
people,
wine, tails, repellent, and perfume.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
people, fruit, wine, tails, perfume, insect repellent.
Did she have something to say? This one? No. I don't think she did. Is there anything while you have the princes together before they...
Yeah, I need to talk to them about some stuff. So
I think my question was: Is there a way for us to acquire either better insect repellents that we've had so far, or is there a way that we could, like, if there's a particular brand that they're pushing, that we could, adorn ourselves with said thing?
She'll kind of snap at you. She'll say something along the lines of, "What's wrong with my insect repellent?"
There's nothing that's wrong. I'm sorry. There's nothing that's wrong with your insect repellent, but I feel that in towns where there are echelons, as it would seem that this city has, that there's better grades of material available for those willing to pay. And I didn't know if there was something more than what we had found already. That is all I wanted to ask.
You want better repellent?
Well, perhaps repellent that doesn't require as much application with associated burning of smudge sticks at night?
Oh, there's a certain treatment I can give you. And then she'll say, "But that is back at my villa."
But would we be allowed to travel back, or perhaps myself?
You can come to the villa, and then she'll just kind of
What,
bring you
him?
over.
Are you kidding me?
No,
He's
well,
coming too?
No, it's a
different villa.
different.
This
It's
is
a
How
different
can I
villa.
come if he's
entirely.
coming?
Different villa.
Brian, you're going
The
to
same
this
one.
lady's villa. You're
Calm
going to this
down.
one's villa, and then Tom's going to this one's villa. And yes.
I still don't like it.
I would take the letter that was written out from Fort Righteous.
Also, sorry,
That's
I'm
no worries.
sorry to interrupt you, but I need an insight check from Tom.
Oh, great. Well, insight, I think, is one of my
The
better ones.
player.
Yeah, it is.
No, from J4. J4 can do this. It's fine.
Oh, a 17 and a 17. It was meant to be. It's 25.
It was meant to be. She's insulted, and she seems kind of
shit.
psychotic. So
Oh,
maybe don't go. Maybe you're getting the vibe of you probably don't go.
Would you think that the vibe is don't go, or that I should try and go to like amend in some way, or just no?
You can
Go.
You can
Yeah.
go. You can go.
This
Shut up, Kevin.
sounds like you should go. With the 25
You can
and a
go.
25, and you're told not to go, and you say go, it's definitely a go for it.
Yeah,
Worst
I'm
case
just gonna
scenario,
be transparent
Al,
with that.
but
So
what would Hal do? He'd go.
you know he would go. That's not even a question.
Exactly.
But I'm not playing Hal. This is a different character. So if the overwhelming response is don't go, I'm not going to.
yeah, it would be a funny scene for me and probably others, but your insight is high enough that you're like, her being standoffish about you asking for better insect repellent, and her being insulted right away, and then her doing like kind of like you're kind of getting a cool anger from that, a calm anger. So probably don't go. She also has two Slaves next to her, and it doesn't seem like she seems like the type of person who doesn't mind hurting others. So
Understood. Okay.
It's like Club Vandersex.
I feel
I know we're not playing Hal, but can we get Hal's point of view?
Oh, Hal's point of view would 100% would go and try to like woo this woman, and then screw her over and walk away from
My
her,
type of woman.
just to make it even worse.
Hal might like the treatment. Possibly. Just have to see.
More psychic torment. Great. He needs it.
That was all I was thinking. It's just like, all right, what
Psychic
race
damage?
is Hal going to be walking out of this place in?
Yeah.
I mean,
different
character.
character.
Roll again.
you guys can go, and we can go. I mean, J4 can go. He was the only one that was invited, but it's completely up to you. You're getting the sense not to, and then if you go, whatever happens, it happens.
No,
So.
no. I just wanted to make sure you weren't given like a double entendre. She's pissed, but it means that like if we push this through, we could get better stuff. That's why I asked.
You don't think so? You're
Okay,
not.
then
You think
nope.
that was more of an invite to a bad situation for you?
To
That's
pain.
your yes. So
All right, could I actually jump in here? and ask her, is there anything that you work with this dancing monkey fruit that I've heard of?
Yes. I do deal with that. Why do you want to know?
Well, I would like to see if I could get some.
He wants to dance if
Apparently.
he wants to, and he'll leave his friends behind because they don't dance, and if they don't dance, no friends.
Shut your,
No
don't you
friends
finish
there.
that. I'm just kidding.
Apparently, it sounds something that may be nice to have.
You can get that at any vendor. It's 5 gold per fruit.
Excellent. Thank you for the information.
All right.
I must have run by all of the vendors. You might want to have them speak up if they want more sales.
So
This
we
is on
haven't.
them.
The other person we haven't heard from specifically is Ekane. Is it Appa? The female
Appa.
that's in charge of the gladiators?
Yep. That's why I was
Let's
gonna
see.
do the whole. Never mind.
Let's see. He sells beasts. Akane.
I mean, we also haven't heard from
Akane
John P.
Afa.
It's fair.
Yes, she sells weapons, shields, canoes, rain catchers, traveling gear.
I was gonna kind of lean over to Gust and say, Gust, I believe that woman might speak about things that you are inclined to know about.
What's that?
All things martial.
And no need.
Did you just say baloney?
I said no need.
Oh, well, some of the rest of us might need. So that's why
then
I'm
you
saying.
might want to ask her.
Oh, well, all right. Well, I thought this would go differently, but okay.
I am my own martial art.
Lockery is nothing but validation of that point. So, yep. Okay. I thought perhaps you would have more to discuss with her than I would, but all right.
I
Ekane?
wouldn't even dare cover this amazing body that I've put so much effort in with any sort of armor. And deprive you all of it. Don't crash.
Clearly, our friend
Or
Gus here,
poison.
physical perfection, not necessary. Lockery, his acolyte, a different form of physical perfection. But for those of us who aren't, perhaps there's a way that we might, find a better way to survive in the jungles of this land.
Yes. After these council hours, you're welcome to browse my wares.
Oh, so there's been so many people that keep saying villa. Does that mean we should follow you back, or I'm not? I apologize. I'm a foreigner.
Yes, right outside the villa.
Well, thank you very much. Most appreciated.
All right. Okay. Is there any other questions as them as a whole, or are you going to go to try to contact them at different villas one-on-one? If you speak to them one-on-one, you can talk about the goods they have to sell you.
No, the letter.
The letter, Eric.
Yes.
Is Eric still here?
All right, Eric died.
I think
Eric
Eric's
was
still
alright.
here.
Eric was like, "Let her. I'm out."
Oh shit!
up.
Too much responsibility.
We passed by Camp Vengeance, and we saw a sad state of affairs over there.
Oh yeah, we did tell them we'd help them,
Yes.
but they weren't guides. I promise.
They were requesting help and support, since they are the
Back.
first line of defense, first and potentially last line of defense before they get here. And by they, I mean all of the enemies. Some of which that we've seen are goblins, undead, frost giants,
Frost
and
giants?
potentially others.
Yes, we also saw a Tyrannosaurus
Yes,
that threw
things
up
that we
undead.
might want to be aware of.
Mm.
And by we, I mostly mean you, the decision makers.
Wakanga will step forward, or Wakanga, yeah. Now I'm gonna be in my head about if I'm saying that right. Wakanga, Utamu, he
forever.
steps Wakanga forever. He steps forward and he will offer. He goes, "I will go over some of those details with you, but I believe us collectively, we do owe them some sort of payment for helping this fort."
Yes, my
Yeah,
friend
I
here
like the sounds of that.
has a letter, although he seemed to have passed out for the moment. But I see
No, I'm back.
he's waking up.
Hi, Eric.
I said I was back.
Okay.
I had all this stuff to discuss, but you guys
Oh,
went
I
ahead with
know
it.
you were
So.
back. I heard you. I'm still.
What do you
gonna
have to
talk
say?
shit.
Well,
Goose,
What do you have to
actually,
say,
this is
Goo
what I was
Man?
going to talk about. I was going to talk to first all of them, and then go with Akeem at the Gladiators to ask them if they could provide any supplies or people to Fort Righteous.
She offered to sell us her wares after the meeting.
We are a bit short-handed. We actually just recently sent a party because we heard of the horrible conditions of the fort. This one was a party of clerics, priests, acolytes to help make the place more livable. We've heard how Bone Break can function.
Hmm. Was it led by Sister Cius?
Yes, that was her.
Oh, I have a letter here from her. I believe they might be a little bit thinly spread.
They open the letter. It just says, "Get wrecked, noob."
That was
Now,
amazing.
can you imagine?
Just
Can you
Oh my
imagine?
god, that was amazing.
They just turn
holders
it.
of
They're
this
like,
letter
"This
are
is it."
total fucking nerds.
Yeah.
Lol,
Take it
got 'em.
back.
All got him.
Got him.
Rufflecopter.
That's so good.
Uh,
So good.
All right. No, they take a moment to review the letter and discuss payment. Let's see. All right. The party is given an additional 350 gold to divvy up between themselves.
He's doing rooster tails in the
The-
parking lot.
Other things I would ask of the merchant princes is if they are aware of any place or like a library of, for instance, collection of books on the local flora, any sort of or any sort of lore surrounding the area, or myths or legends to that might factor into certain important places.
Benga, well, that is kind of his wheelhouse. Being a wizard, he has lots of. I think actually it might say here, besides just the regular magic stuff that
Yeah, he
I
does
figure you'd
lore.
be
I know
interested
that, but
in.
I was looking at Jessamine
Yes,
and
magic and lore.
Watongo as the people I would end up talking with.
Jessamine, why Jessamine?
For plants and poisons, mainly herbs, really,
Okay.
to just
I may have
know.
pissed her off earlier, and she may have
No,
taken
that
it.
was
That's a different one.
Oh no,
That's
that's Quayote. Yeah.
Quaothe.
yeah.
Yeah, Quaothe. Quaothe and Jessamine, they both kind of would be there
In that wheelhouse,
that
yeah.
kind of wheelhouse, if that's what you'd like.
Yeah, just to kind of, I would just explain that I want to make sure that I am up to date with all the information on the local flora to just, be able to provide my party with the best solutions on the fly.
Okay. Yeah, the general vibe with that would probably be go towards Jessamine more.
Okay.
You probably would receive payment in a very off-color way. So
Gotcha. Okay, I'll go with Jessamine on that one.
You'd be summoned to the snoo room with me.
And
so.
then
it would be yeah.
continuing on, because we want to start selling maps to Dung Lung Grung, I would ask Joel Blow, Joel Vol,
Joe Ball.
Joe
uh,
Ball.
Joel
Joe
Ball.
I like Joe Blow.
I said
Yeah.
I did type it as Joel as in like Billy Joel and bowl as in like a bowl of cereal.
Joel
I do have
So
Joe Bowl
Cool.
on mine
I
as
have
well.
Joel Bowl, and you know what? I'm okay
Oh.
with that.
Sure.
Joel
Go.
Bowl the
So
Mole.
I would discuss that we recently came across a settlement of grungs, and it seems like they're interested in having parties visit. But we've drawn up a map,
There-
crude one at this one. What we want to add a few more details, but we want to sell it. What
You-
would be the process for selling that?
They're all very skeptical at this. You've opened trade with the Grung. I mean, I see that you have one in your party.
We do have
Although
Ning Ning here.
I'm
Whoa,
not
whoa,
familiar.
whoa! They only called me Ning Ning. They think I'm a god. You know, they worship me. They do what I say.
That's part of the
You
self.
I
are-
said no, no.
You
If
are
that's
a
not
very
a ringing endorsement, I don't know what is.
You are a very interesting grung specimen. Usually they attack our people and they are very closed off. We've tried to contact them in the helps to fight off the undead, but it seems like they're perfectly happy being walled off from the rest of Chult.
Well,
Well, I
maybe if you
figured-
drop some charges, I can see what I can do. If you drop the charges on me, I'll see what I can do.
They-
Just
Yes, you could have this.
speaks up.
This
She goes,
grung
We're already
I-
working on your what's the word for that? Your payment.
Your
Something along that line.
recompense.
There we go. Or your recompense.
My recompense.
I don't
think
even wear pants. How can I wreck
Yeah.
them?
how can I wreck
Doesn't
them?
even make
I
sense.
wrecked them years ago. That's why I took them off. So I think that J4
Wrecked them pants.
would gross would want to try to just because of the way he is, he would want to try and speak with Tal Roja with an idea just to see if it could make him less unhappy.
Roja.
The beast. F on.
Fon. Oh, Tel Roja. Yes.
Yeah, Johnny unhappy.
Fon. You're
Which way I'll look.
speaking to him. All right. I'm just letting you know that anything that you wait, you already have disadvantage, so you're good.
Yeah,
Go
I was
for
gonna
it.
say like
Ultra disadvantage.
ultra mega, just roll once and die. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
I'll
I
roll
would,
one for you too. There we go.
I would come up to Tel Roja and just say, sir, it is clear that my success with Jeffrey Plates was not well received. And I apologize if I have offended you or your guild in any way. But I would offer, as my party and I will plan on continuing to adventure into the wilds that is the land of Chult, that if there is something or information that I could try to find for you, I would be happy to share it with you upon my return to this port. And if that is not something that you wish to discuss or divulge with or go on with me about, so be it. But I do not wish to make enemies in a place I have just landed in.
Mm.
Too bad, little
Even
man.
more mad.
Yeah, fuck you, crow guy.
You don't want me
Yeah,
to
I
get
mean-
this? Too late, bitch.
Slap dead.
Roll persuasion to see if you can improve on his disposition toward you.
Oh, I don't think I did it.
Yeah.
I just want you to know. I just want you to know the first roll was a fucking 18, which would have been a 20. But goddamn exhaustion.
Yes.
mm,
We got long
You think
rest.
you're
We
being
can get used to it.
persuaded.
people.
No, I
But you've been wrong before.
was 2 levels, so I
Oh.
only went down to 1. That's why I'm still at disadvantage.
Stay away from my beasts, and we will have no problem.
Very well, understood. Yes, yes, indeed. And that'll do her, I guess.
He kind of excuses himself in a way, and he starts to walk out to the back where there is kind of like an overseeing of the city. You also see him start to write down something in the back. Give me a perception check, Tom, or whoever else wants to watch him. That's fine.
17 for me.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah, that should be enough. You see that he connects something to a flying snake and releases it.
He
And
just
it
said
goes
that
off.
the bounty on your head.
Yeah, maybe. Plant growth.
Call the bananas.
I stopped the snake in the air. Plant
I
growth.
mean, he's already kind of maybe he did that. He
Just
kind of
called all the bananas.
he could just nudge the person who's over there who deals with assassinations.
The Assassin Guild, yeah.
Right.
But it seems like he's sending out a message, and there you go. Anything else before they depart? If you want to look into any of their wares, they're still kind of talking with locals or having meetings with people who need to be judged and whatnot. And then in a few hours, there will be, I don't know. Then they'll have go back to their villas and you can visit them there, either buy wares or if you're invited to actually go into the villa itself.
Oh, this is where we go into our individual village. Eyebrow-raise.
Well, it's if you want to talk to them as a group, still you can do that. Otherwise, you're welcome to go out and explore somewhere else in the city, or just wait until you meet up with them in their villas. So
After I mentioned wanting to look for books on lore, libraries, way thing, did any of them say anything or point me in a direction?
Wakanga
Wakanda forever.
Wakanga forever will
So
he
dumb.
definitely offers his library to you. He goes, I can show you once you come to dinner.
Right.
And then
show you the world.
and Jasmine will, if you come over with Locke, then he will show you
You know what?
what
I
she
think
has to
I'll
offer for
join
the
Locke
plants.
just as a backup and a translator per se.
All right. Whatever else works. So anything else to them as a group? You're also going to have dinner with
Did we
Wakanga.
know who was the merchant prince of assassins and bounty hunters and stuff?
Feel like
Yeah,
that's
Jessamine.
Oh, Jessamine. Oh.
Yeah, he's the.
Huh.
Plants and poisons.
I'll give you Jessamine, merchant prince of plants, poisons, and assassinations.
Ooh.
I mean, that kind of checks out, but all right, cool.
Yes, those are her specialties. That's how she became wealthy.
Yeah.
So, if any, let's roll some insight checks for anyone who's curious.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been
not
insightful,
curious
but I've
at
been
all.
wrong before.
Ugh,
Great so far.
this is killing me. This
I had a
exhaustion
plus
is
7,
killing me.
man.
This is killing me.
plus
The one
7.
who's in the lead.
Hey, you rolled a halfling 1. I should know.
Ooh.
I played a halfling in Tom's game, so
Yes.
yeah. I was gonna take the average of the group too. I mean, Wolfgang, you can try for a nat
So
20.
now it's way worse.
It's
Good
way
money,
worse.
good
Yeah.
money. No
I wanted
whammy.
to see if you,
The average of the group is a
But he
6.
can save us.
Please save us.
Bring it up to a 3. Wait, what?
Mine says not 3. Oh, but I got a not that.
Oh, you got a 20.
Oh snap!
Hold on, let's see.
Nebus Wan Kenobi. He was our only hope.
Oh, Nebus. Oh, Nebus.
My +2 insight.
Nebus.
If only I'd stopped blipping in and out of existence.
Yeah, we all have our problems.
I just
Hashtag-
love the fact that the guys with the 2 highest ones did not score too well.
Yeah.
Hashtag modern chult life.
So that still brings it up to just like an 11. So, pretty much, I think you might have had this information from when you first walked in, but it seems like Wakanga forever is seems to be the one who's the most respected. He's the one kind of dead in the center, and pretty much they're a group of equals, but it seems like everyone has a mutual respect of him, while the others, you've noticed some glances back and forth from a few, but Wakanga seems to be the one that really keeps the group together. So
If that's not a kill flag, I don't know what is.
I mean, if you want to disband the group, maybe, but there you go. So that's what you find out from kind of looking over them. Any other plans right now? Or are you just going to wait until they are off of like the courtroom setting and then go somewhere else, or what's the plan there?
Didn't we have an inn that we had been staying at here?
Yeah, there was an inn that you guys stayed at last time, I think. Did you go to the noisy one or the quiet one?
We went to
There's
the noisy
two.
one, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we did.
I think we went to the noisy one. I think that
I thought it was the other way, but
I can't remember. I honestly can't remember.
I thought we went quiet.
All right, so
Yeah,
if
just
that's
to get that good night's rest before the jungle.
if that's
Right.
the case, then J4 at the end of this would want to go check out Ekane's wares and then go secure lodgings for us for tonight.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I just looked at my inventory and realized that even though I was offering to help with Lock Ree, I have 91 gold, so I really doubt there's anything I'm going to be able to buy, but I'm interested.
I'm sure you'll do fine.
I have terrible AC. Terrible AC.
You've kept like a certain amount of the gold, and then
No,
I think
I've got
all
like
of
that.
it.
Everyone just has their.
Remember
initial
how
gold,
he
and then
said,
I have
"I'll
the rest
take all
of
of this."
it. Like
I'll
like
do-
when we got the 350, and it's like to be split, and it's just like plus 350.
Oh,
Oh,
So
you took
right
it
now,
all.
They'll appreciate this later.
collectively, we have 1,700. So, ish. Some of that's
Ish.
mine, but you know, whatever.
I'm just thinking that if we can find
1650 to Gust.
if
Right.
there's any like robes that
We have
provide that a druid
300
can wear.
gold collectively. What? We
I
just
see
got
what you did.
350. Banker's fees.
How is
Sir,
it
you
that
know
three
how
it
men?
of the world.
How is it that 3 men in their 30s don't have $500 between them? The economy is in shambles.
The prince merchants have this economy in shambles.
Have you seen Fort Righteous?
Apparently not.
Yeah, Fort Righteous is in rough shape. You know what? That is a sign of the economy, Eric. You're right.
It is.
All right, so yeah, I'm thinking of heading to because I think we're good here.
Yeah.
Pretty much, I think
At this
so. So
juncture.
I'm gonna
already
I'm gonna
left
head
by
with,
himself to go.
I'm gonna wait until it's time for
Well,
my villa visit.
J4 has learned he should not go see Coyote.
his
And-
invite.
yeah, he's like, maybe not. That's not a good thing.
Want to come with us
yeah.
to Chesame?
No, tell Roa was real. Well, you know what? No, because I want to go check out the wares at Ekane's place. Because if nobody
Well,
else comes with
same.
me, I can tell you guys about it. But if there's a way for me to bump up my AC, I'm a big fan of that.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, I guess what is the order of like what's happening right now? Are we going?
You guys want to roll initiative?
I
We can
think
roll initiative.
I
to
think
see
Fighting
we
amongst each other.
we can split off to do whatever, and then
Well,
we
I just didn't know
will.
like the timing of everything. Like, oh, this needs
Yeah.
to happen immediately after the meeting, or it needs to happen at night.
Oh, I think that's kind of what we're discussing.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, and if there are things that people want to do, like, because once we get out of here, because I think we're all set with the meeting, and now we're figuring out where we want to go. We've got, you know, we've got one wants to go see the armor. One I think is gonna report for his crimes. He pled
Well,
guilty
yeah.
so that he could.
All right,
I
everyone.
can pay for your sins. Do I have to go right now, or would my character was it like a different time frame that I had to go there?
Roll some initiative,
Okay, roll
and
some initiative.
we'll some of this like for Brian's, he needs to wait until it's like just means out of the hearings, so we can
Nat
figure out
20.
what we can do.
Okay, that
Wait.
helps.
Nat 20. So what do you have total?
22.
9.
2.
At the end, at the end.
Gus 19. And Jay, no, it's he has 9. Okay, so then let's see. Descending. All right, Nebus, what is it that you want to do in the city? Anything in particular?
City.
Warriors.
I feel like Nevis is just very confused,
That's
Johnny
true.
Club.
flipping in and out of the planes. That's my headcanon for not being here every week.
Right. That matches with you're a cosmic elf. Is that what the name is?
Astral Elf.
Astral elf.
Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah, Cosmic Elf.
And then we had
So
Dream Girl who popped in and out of reality as well.
so I think that Nevis is gonna follow the Ooze guy because he is also from the same plane as him.
All right.
Oozes stick
Cool.
together.
Go be alongside the ooze. All right. So you'll wait to go with him. Gust, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm off to Jessamines Villa.
Just means Villa. Okay. Are you? I thought, and this is just an idea. Last time, you went to the bathhouse, and I think that you said that you would treat J4 to the bathhouse because of keeping him all up all night to exhaust him.
You are absolutely correct. J4 with me.
But I need to check out the Amas and the what? No.
Yes,
He-
you do.
Gust
And then
Grab him.
takes.
And
grab my yeah.
I would
it's-
like
it's
to
not
carry
gonna be
him
hard.
off.
I don't
Okay,
think it's gonna be hard.
I was hoping for him to roll for exhaustion, trying to keep up with you.
It's
He's
just
just like,
grabbing him by the foot.
let me help you.
With
And then
an,
you're
with
just
an
like, I can't.
AC with
I'm
an
dying.
AC of 14 and my total body weight and everything being probably about like so my weight carried is 109 pounds and I'm only assuming I weigh about 80 pounds. So I don't think I'm any problem for you at all.
There you go. All right. You guys get to the bathhouses, and I think it ranges. Did we do silver pieces the last time, or did I say gold? Let me
You
see.
said bronze.
No, I didn't.
You
That
know,
I know I
It was
didn't.
definitely
No,
bronze.
yeah. So I
I think it
have
was silver.
silver pieces, which means I broke a gold. And
Yes.
I don't remember having bought anything else.
I think it was silver, and I'm pretty sure that the services here range between 10 and 20 silver pieces. So depending
Well, if
on
they were
how much you
even numbers,
spend,
those are just gold, right?
those are just that's like 2 gold right there.
Right.
That's a gold or 2 gold. So
Yeah, because silver 10 is. Oh, okay. Yeah, so.
I-
Yeah,
I'm not
I
sure where
thought
we
there
are.
was
What are we
like
doing?
silver in terms of like it was like 8 silver because like I have 2 silver, so I had to have broken a gold, but I'm not too worried about it.
Gus,
All right, this
I
one
do-
needs the deluxe treatment.
I don't. What is happening? And these like huge Turkish men grab
I
him and
slapped
drag him
him.
off.
I slapped
yes.
down 5 gold.
No, I don't know what that means, but no,
5
I
gold. Oh shit.
I
Yeah, you have
escaped Quixote.
two for
Get
two
off of
for me,
this!
2 for him, and then the tip.
No, I don't like the sound of that at all.
all right.
Don't
Let's
worry,
see.
it's just a tip.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Okay. Didn't roll all that well, but
Just a
let's
tip.
see.
What could
Let's
go wrong?
see some of the benefits you guys get here. So it's massage, sauna. What other services do they
Is
have?
massage in quotations?
Yeah. Is it? Is it massage?
It is. It is. It's
This-
nothing. It's nothing weird. It's
And what
as
I
weird as
posted-
that.
It's not Quixote.
What I
It's-
posted is me loving it like so.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god.
I actually just watched this again recently because now we've got Kelton watching through the series
That's
as
amazing.
opposed to just seeing some of it, and he.
Ooh, I
is
added
like,
the movie
this
by the
is
way
awesome.
to Plex.
What is it?
I added the movie to Plex by the way.
Yeah, that's actually what we're in the middle of because we
Oh.
finished season 1 yesterday, and now it's
Mugen Train.
now it's the next arc, Mugen Train.
Okay. Deluxe package for everything that you guys put down. Let's see. What did I have roll last time? Give me some con checks
Me?
from J4 and Gust.
Am I doing this with disadvantage?
No,
So
you're
it's just-
feeling rather relaxed.
all right. So is this a save or just a regular con check?
Just con check straight up.
Okay.
For all of us?
Nope,
Good roll.
just
No, just the
J4 and Gust.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
All right, J4, your exhaustion has gone down.
Yes.
All right, give me 2 more con checks from Gust and J4.
Come on.
Gust number 1. There we go.
Oh, there we go. I was clicking on the wrong thing.
Gus, you have resistance for exhaustion for the next 72 hours. J4, you also have resistance to exhaustion for the next 72 hours.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
roll any check that's for exhaustion you roll with advantage.
Nice.
Understand now?
Wait, did you say 74 hours or 72 hours?
72 hours.
Okay, I was like 70. That's weird. That's like 3. What is that?
Yeah, and the morning.
And the morning.
Yeah, when you're sleeping. There you go. So give me 1 more on check.
Both of us?
And this one's for heat resistance. Yeah.
It was almost a 16.
Oh.
No. All right. You guys enjoy the rest of it. Let's see. You get. Let's see what those rolls. All right. Resistance to the weather. There you go. No active conditions. Perfect. Now, let's say just for the next 24 hours, you guys have, well, that's already resistance to exhaustion, so you guys are set. Because the other one's a weather check, so.
Okay. Cool. Did any of that require holding our breath?
No.
I'm
All
merely
of it.
asking because I can do that.
Okay. Just as a air tenacity, I just need to know if I
putting
can
this
use
out
my
there.
ability.
Yeah, exactly. If
Way to
there's
be a humble
anything
bragger.
where it has to hold your breath, I can hold my breath indefinitely as long as I'm conscious or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to swim across the harbor now, the
Can
harbor
hold your
ward.
breath indefinitely while you're not incapacitated.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I can hold my
Yeah,
breath for an hour. That's as much as I can do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would.
Let's give a contest.
I would.
I can transform into a fish.
But
I would
then
just
I
give
can also
you.
squeeze into an inch.
But are you holding your breath as a fish, or are you breathing through the
I'm
water?
just breathing water, but
It's not the
that's what I'm
same.
saying.
Not the same.
I
Not a
would.
breath.
Shut up, Locke.
No one said it had to be underwater. Jeez,
I would-
Tom. Stop
I would
giving him
just
the
give
Okay,
you-
I'll tell you what. You tell me what we need to go into, and I'll transform into a creature that doesn't need to breathe. And we'll go from there.
Poison gas.
I'll turn into an ooze. There we go.
Dude, just turn it into Nang
That's
Nang.
I'll turn into Nang Nang. So yeah,
Can't you only turn into beasts?
that's true. I'm
Ooze
limited,
beast.
but
It's an ooze, not a beast.
It's both.
And
it's
I
a
find that
booze.
that
What is Nang Nang?
offensive.
What is
See,
Nang Nang?
I think I already came up with the better answer. Got him.
Get him!
Cause she's
All
a
right,
frog.
so
Beast
J4.
thing.
All right,
You can be many different types.
you guys arrested, and you're already trying to reserve a part at the inn after the massage, right? Is that correct?
Like after this, I would go there to reserve whatever cash I have, and then if it's still possible to go and check out the armor, I would do it.
Hmm.
Yes. All right, we'll do that. All right, and so let's see.
As
Locke.
I'm running out of the spa once we're done, I'll yell, "Yeah, get that set up, J4."
Oh, I will. I'm on it. Thank you. I think
Should
this was good and bad, but okay.
you carried him there, so now you're just like, let's go, J4. You jump on his back.
Oh,
Giddy up.
oh,
Yes,
you're
shit,
considerably
you got
heavier
it.
than I
You
thought you
got
were,
it
Gus.
way righter than I did.
You are considerably heavier than I thought you were. Okay, I guess
It's excellent training.
it is, but this is not
Something
the
Make
about
sure
training I
you
you.
do it
want.
on your heads.
I think the reason that you are grounded is because you lack the strength. We'll change that.
I have hollow
In those
bones.
springtime-
My
You
bones are
have
hollow.
wings.
Yes,
Onward.
they're hollow. They're all hollow.
Amazing.
I'm just a little penguin.
It hurts a lot. They're going to snap.
All right. So we go to Locke, Lusk, and Nebus. You guys have waited to talk to Jessamine while she gets out. So let's bring you guys over. We should probably bring. Need to find everybody on the map so I can bring you over in one
Fell swoop.
fell swoop.
Oh, you know what we should do? It's maybe
One fell poop.
put dots on them.
Was there any way to quickly go to the armory or whatever the shops that?
Not yet.
Okay.
Well, this is like the. I mean, if
This
you
is
guys want
immediately
to.
after. Okay.
If you
Got it.
guys want to meet up with them, if you guys all, because they're gonna go the inn, and then they're going to go to the armory merchant
Okay.
to get armor and weapons, and
Oh, okay. So there'll be time. Got it. All
So
right.
yeah, so if you guys want to go to that first before going to Jessamine, then you can. Also, it's kind of like because Locke has to report in there as part of
We
the.
had to do that first. Got it.
Yeah, you might want to do that just to be safer. You wouldn't want to
Okay.
keep the one who, yeah, needs payment waiting.
Yeah.
So, uh,
All right. To Jessamine we go.
Let's just get this over with.
all right. Let's see. So,
You know, I bought those fair and square. I still say I'm innocent.
Did you?
I don't know.
Did you indeed?
I wasn't there.
you only bought one of them fair and square. The other one you stole, and that was very
Oh,
expensive.
oh
If I don't
yeah.
remember it, I
You're
didn't do it.
obviously not worrying about that one. There was no profit to
That's
be
the one
made.
this is all about. Give me a
Ka-ching.
fucking break.
Got it.
I thought
I
this
have
was
no
a
remembrance
solid
of what you're talking
outcome.
about.
No, see, if the argument was that the problem with Mac and Charlie was that they didn't pay the fee on the profit, if they got paid to bring us into the forest, that would be a problem. Since you stole all of this, there is no issue.
There's no issue. This
There
is
was
just
no
stole,
money
like,
exchanged.
illegal goods.
Wait,
I
you're
stole it.
hey, wait. Princes of the Port. Are you telling me there's no thieves guild? I'm your man. Right now, let's do this.
Wait, is this Hal talking?
and then they just arrest you as head of the Thieves Guild and have you executed.
Well, all right, that's a
As-
possible
as
outcome.
an example.
Unless you
to
pay
be made.
tribute. Unless you pay tribute. Just saying.
Right. I'm your man.
Alright.
You know what? We did have some rumblings of a Thieves Guild. If we set an example of someone who's allegedly saying, I'm your man for the Thieves Guild, I think that is a perfect example to say. All
Kill
in
it.
favor?
I-
Aye.
Oh, kill it.
Aye.
Yes?
Aye. Aye.
Wait, but I could give
Wait,
you
this was not my
money.
plan.
Thieves' money.
I just needed to back out of roll 20 real quick because
I
for some reason
shit,
it is
I
not
can't wait
loading.
to DM again and start killing people off suddenly like that. Maybe not pirates, but you know, give people
Close
a heads up that it's just like sometimes your wording might matter.
If I bring
roll
you-
initiative.
If I bring you
Also,
over here,
token
is everyone
cards.
just seeing like a white screen?
No,
See some couches.
there's a
I don't
villa.
see- oh, here we go. Well, I
I'm
mean, it's
happy.
it's
I'm
fuzzy.
happy all of you can see it. I cannot see it. That is a problem.
So
Oh wow, there's a lot. There is a
I
lot
was
here.
having an
I-
issue
There
like
is.
that too. I don't know
It
if
says
it's the same thing.
Optional Merchant Prince Villa features, and that's all I see. That's the only thing that's loaded. I've
So I actually wait. Optional.
let's see.
Oh, you know what? It might be an entirely different issue. I hate that mine has to go through Edge for some
God.
ungodly reason
Yeah, I
So
don't know.
weird.
just to see it. I keep Mozilla. I keep Firefox open for my D&D Beyond and my Tomb of Annihilation, so that when it rolls on Beyond 20, it actually senses it. But I actually have Edge open just to even see it.
I rebuilt the
It's
map that you
kinda
guys played
brutal.
in on Thursday night. I rebuilt 3 times until it just seemed to work. And the fact that like everybody could move their pieces and I could see what they were doing on Thursday night, I was like, okay, perfect. But like I built it, it didn't work. I rebuilt it, there was too much. I rebuilt it again. Everything seemed okay, and I went, okay, let's do this. So
Yeah, each time you start building stuff, it's just like, oh, this gets quicker and quicker. I already made this decision.
right, but when there's like 80,000 tokens on the board, you're like, why am I doing this again? Like, once should be enough, right? Question mark.
Wrong.
Wrong, bitch. Yeah, I know.
Let's see if this. Okay. Cool. Will you load now?
Does anybody want any of the Pathfinder stuff that I bought earlier?
I have most of
Okay,
those
now.
books in physical format, but they're
Like the map packs, though? Do you want the
I don't have
JPEGs
I
for
don't have the
that?
map I don't have the map packs, but that could be fun. Are they Roll20 map packs or are they Foundry map packs?
They are. There is a PDF and JPEGs
Oh, cool.
for the dungeons.
Because
So
I'm thinking about buying into Foundry as well because I played a couple sessions in Foundry now and I do appreciate it. It's got its own like set of hurdles to deal with, but it's cool.
yeah, yeah. I was looking into it a couple months ago. I think I was talking to Eric about it, but like the fact that you can have your spells animated,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
just really cool.
Well, to be honest, one of the coolest the two coolest features in Foundry that I've seen to date are one, you can click on doors and open them and then close them again. So if you're at a door and you're like, I don't hear anything, and you're playing Pathfinder Second Edition, which is opening a door is an interact action. So you open the door and you see a bunch of shit you don't want to deal with, you can close that door. Your next action is close the door, and then any monster that's going to come attack you has to open that door. So that's cool. And then two, um, if you die, like you drop to 0 or below, everything gets like fuzzy static gray, like, like how TV stations used to do back in,
Yeah,
forever. And the first time it happens, it is super creepy because you're like, oh, I got hit by, why is everything turning gray and fuzzy? I don't know. Oh, I'm dead. That's why it's doing it. It's
yeah.
cool.
I mean, with it, I got something for Foundry, so I might as well. But it's a lot of work.
I know, and so I play in a Cthulhu game on Sunday nights, and the keeper, the guy that runs the game, um, there's a lot of like upload work that goes to that. Like when they update like the Foundry server, you have to log in and make sure all your shit's still okay. But
Yeah,
if it's still okay, then you're good to go. Just you got to keep your ears to that, otherwise you log into play and everything's all messed up and you don't know what's happening.
Alright, sorry about the map issues, but you guys arrived to Jessamines Villa, and that's just Locke, Nebis, and Glusk for right now. And Roll20 is just gonna give me problems until then. So. Oh, alright. Or it's gonna work on the browser I wanted to after loading it through Chrome. That's fine, that's good.
I do feel that Gust is going to go check this shit out. These look like roof hot tubs. That's what that looks like.
These are glorious mansions. And yeah, there's a whole lot going on. The beautiful architecture. It's like they have a spa room, bathroom, guest rooms, everything. All right, and Jasmine will invite you in and bring you to just the main entrance, that chamber right there. So that's for Nebith, Locke, and Glusk if you guys want to go forward. I think you guys should have control of your characters. If not, let me know.
Oh, there we are.
Right, you guys come in here. And let me see. There's not even a token for this character. Cool.
Why is there a dragon on the second level?
You know, given the problems with Roll20, I almost thought you were serious. You had me going there for a second. I was like, did I do that?
It's okay, Urkel.
And then I asked a question that only Blackout Drunks and Steve Urkel can answer. Did I do that?
I put in
grabbed
this
it
name.
and I drank the whole bottle and said, "It's perfume."
This repellent is not good enough.
And someone came down and said, "The cops are here." And that entire
And everyone ran.
7th grade class started chanting, "Fuck the police."
Funny story about that. One of my
And he came
buddies at a
down.
party ended up on the roof of a house because the cops are searching the whole house, and he was just like up on the roof, like chilling until the cops left.
Listen, you
Nice.
find your hidey hole and you stay in it. That's what it is.
Well, he was originally in a closet with a couple girls and a bottle of wine, and then was like, "Well, I think I need to leave this."
Wait a minute. Was this the same kid we were just hearing about from the middle school adventures?
No, no. Middle school adventures. Yeah, no, not the same one.
Well, it was Brian's story about the kid that when it was like Sarah was messing around with Johnny or whoever it was. Oh, that kid? Oh, he's gay. Don't worry about it. That's just so I was asking.
Oh, completely different guy. Guy I grew up with.
Very different guy.
Very different guy.
All right, let's see. What can we do here? All right. To this spot. All right. As you guys are invited in, I need a perception check from Locke, Glusk, and Nevis.
Glusk is on it.
I'm in a room, but I have been wrong before.
Most elaborate ruse to get you into a mimic.
This whole house. Mimic house.
There's a goddamn mimic house. Fucking monster house over here.
All
Wait,
right.
so you infiltrated the Prince merchants just to be a fucking mimic? I must say, I
Wait, the
appreciate
prince merchants?
dedication.
Hold on. We got a whole alternate dimension, merchant princes now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They like
Jesus.
they like to go by Prince Merchants.
Prince merchants. They just
Indeed.
sell a bunch of pasta. Jesus.
Yeah, door-to-door pasta salesman. Wow.
Anthony, get home.
That's
it's
how they made all
Wednesday.
their money.
Right.
Do you think the chick of herbs made her way to this sort of stuff without having Prince merchants?
She was a little matchbox girl.
Oh,
just
damn it, I've been
going
muted.
door to door
Right.
selling
I
herbs.
always forget that I'm muted. I
Perception.
thought I've been open this whole time.
Perception.
Got all the good lines, too.
I have a couple of different theories on how this is going to go, but I need a perception from you, Locke.
Is it beheading? Is it
Just gonna say nice
Is
digs
it
as I
actually
walk
death
in.
by snoo.
Yes.
I mean, it
Snoo,
remains to be determined on what you guys notice.
All
It's gonna
right,
end
what do
up
you
with,
need me to
like,
do?
Me and Nevis
You
having tea, and then Lockery attached to the wall having knives thrown at him. It's going to be very fun.
Oh,
That's
it sounds
probably
also
gonna
like
be
a hell party.
you notice
Ain't no
right
party
away
like a house party.
that Jasmine has similar scars to Syndra in as if she's being affected by the death curse as well.
Okay.
She keeps them well hidden, and her hood is down from being on the council or whatever, and you just happen to notice some scarring on the back of her neck. You can't really see how far down it goes, how far along that curse is, but she seems to be affected by it.
Okay.
All right, I
Scream,
noticed
she's
it.
got grayscale. Everyone will know.
I
That's
may.
cool.
I may. I'm gonna walk in and say, "What do you need? What do you need me to do?"
Well, I recently have realized that I'm not going to be here forever, and
Yeah, you got that
my
death curse, right?
just like straight up.
Is there any way I
uh,
can like just slap him with a
Maybe.
sweet
No,
rod?
I'm already being punished. I have
that's
no respect for the law.
and somehow she.
feel like it's an
Well,
Usopp slap.
I've seen it before.
I've heard rumors of this, and I've seen some other people around the city that have similar uh, ailments as myself. A lot of people that work in the same business as me that have passed before and have been resurrected seem to have scars like this, and she kind of shows you that it's going down her neck and down her shoulder, and it's starting to go down her arm. Seems like it's pretty far along, just like it was, you know, looks worse than when you started with Syndra,
Right.
and you're guessing that it's probably on the same pace with for almost everybody. Uh, so she mentions that to you. My daughter is going to replace me, but she has no training in what I do. I need to make sure that she understands what we do and how to make a proper decision. And for someone interested in poisons as you are, I need her to train up on the art, and she does not want to listen to me.
Oh, I'm great with the kids. Just show me first thing. Where are your opium flowers? That's the first lesson.
All
I'll
right.
teach her all about the different poisons. Trust me, people get fascinated when I talk about poisons.
I just imagine the scene from Harold and Kumar where they're in the hospital and it's just like, I need, uh, I need medical marijuana, like a big baggie of it. And it's just Ryan Reynolds. He takes off the mask. But why?
You mean that one right there? Yeah.
Yeah, crushed it.
But why? Yeah. She definitely have a similar question to that. But her daughter, she summons her daughter, who is I'm gonna use it says Mesra. Yes, Mesra. Yemezra. Go with
You
Mesra.
mesmer.
There's a
Mesra?
Y in
Mezzanine?
there. I'm just gonna go with Mesra. And she's
Mezzanine.
summoned, and you see her in the distance here. This is gonna be the token. And she starts to approach. She kind of still keeps her
She's gonna kill
distance.
you, Frank. She's gonna kill you.
No.
I need you to teach her a bit about our business. And there's going to be a bit of a learning curve for this, but I don't know how much time I have. And she needs someone that she can train under.
Oh,
Yeah,
if I'm the,
I could teach her about your basics about poisons and all kinds of, poison related medicines. I know all about them.
All right. So are you going to go over to
Oh yeah,
Mesra
sorry.
and
Well, she was still walking my way.
no, she's kind of like she's shy and a bit soft spoken and
Is this a big container of water?
Yes. You
Could
can
I
dive
like
in
could
it
I
and kind
could
of
I
like.
scoop some water on myself and just maybe even walk through it to get to her, just to get my
yeah,
daily water?
I've
Well, what you
been
should
with you to Tom's house. I've seen how
I,
you operate.
you should always lean against the edge of the tub, just like arm over and be like, "Hey, what's going on?"
that
You know
that's
how I do.
excellent. But I was envisioning he was just diving in and then popping out
Yes.
all the way across. But
I feel like he would just
yes,
get to the edge and be like, water, and then just kind of pop in, and
well,
then just sort of be
first he
wading
would
through.
ask if it's just like, hey, is that not for washing feet or whatever? And then once it's just like, I mean, no, like people don't, and it's just like it was kind of like, well, it's not something that like, whatever. Some sort of weird answer where it's like, that's not a no, and then just go right in. It's
Yeah.
just like,
I'm not
all right,
hearing a
close
negative.
enough.
She rolled a tolerance for that. She seems to be a bit annoyed. You notice that, Glusk. Is there something you can do to
Listen, if you want me to be producing
purify
the
that
maximum
water?
poisons, I need to get in that water.
Let me see.
For my
Actually,
poisons to be the most effective, I need to be wet.
Yeah. I need to stay hydrated.
I don't need any member of my family drinking grung poison.
Oh, this is
There's
This
always
is
a first,
your
Alan.
drinking cup.
unfortunately, I don't have like a purify.
Yeah. Well, you got rid of me.
Man,
The best I can do is I can
April was
destroy
doing
the
his own
water
thing.
and then create water in the same vessel after he leaves it.
All right, do that then.
Okay, I'll do that, but he has to get out of
Meanwhile,
it first.
Lockery
I'm
is
sorry.
just slapping her, being like, "First lesson failed."
The map right now with like Lockery's ass in the pool and his face right next to hers, that's just selling it. It's great.
How are we gonna learn about poisons without poisoned?
So he stepped out. I did that to the water. Just like, don't mind him. He's kind of a simpleton at times.
At times.
I'd rather
So I'm
you
Frank. I'm from
watch him
Philadelphia.
to make sure that he's not jumping into any of our other pools.
Oh yeah, they
And,
have a lot of pools.
I will try my best. In the meantime, though, I do have some questions for you briefly while they are getting to know each other.
Ask.
Um, in in the jungle, I encountered a few different flora that I was unfamiliar with. That I was told of specific properties. Do you have any
Info
sort of
about
tomes
vomit
or
dinos?
notebooks of or compendiums of different flora and their usages?
Let's see. We will provide something. Let's see here.
I have a great one I found, but I don't think it'd be fair to use.
What'd you find?
Oh, this one's a good one, but it's let me
It's
add
the
it.
Codex of upchuck dinos.
I'll be right back. I'm just grabbing a beer. 2 seconds, fellers.
I know I'm harping
Yeah.
on that thing, but never have I ever encountered like TJ. Thank you. That was the first time I've ever encountered a creature that did that. I was shocked when you threw
That did
that in
what?
front of us. The Tyrannosaurus that threw up zombies at us.
Right.
That was the first time in playing this goddamn game in like, I don't know, a long ass time since the 90s. That like I was like shocked by a monster. I'm like, what's happening right now? It's vomiting zombies at us. That's
accurate.
crazy. So respect
could-
for that.
It could throw up a lot of zombies.
Very
It had
accurate,
the
Wolfgang.
potential to throw
Very
up more,
accurate.
but it was great. All right. Well, it's not as extensive as that for sure. It's not pages among pages. It is. Let's see. Let's go with
Okay, I'm
everything
back.
that's
Sorry, fellas.
unique to this. What is everything that you know so far?
So far, what I am aware of in terms of things, we have the manga leaves, which are used to help heal, and also are developed to be a safe sleep aid. We have a rith root, which provides some healing benefit temporarily, but can also cause poison to some, which can be an issue. We got the dancing monkey fruit, causes users to dance and it's hallucinogenic. We got
I really want to make poisons from that also.
we got a wild root which
How
helps
much
get rid of
poison?
poison, and then we got the waka tree nuts that they shake when they rattle, create a bright light, and then can help in the nighttime.
Watch your nuts.
That is a lot of the flora that are native to this land. There's also cinderberries.
Oh, hold on. Let me.
Glusk is like, ooh, let me get my quill. And by quill, I mean a bit of pine tree with my own glusk in it.
Ew, gloop.
Let me give you a little of my
Gloops
gluskink. My glink. Let me give you some glink.
Glink.
You
All
guys,
right, so we got Syndra berries. Yeah, what are those?
Let's see. So there's about, let's see, fully grown cinderberries has about 12 berries per once it's grown. See, picked berries lose its freshness after 24 hours. Fresh cinderberries can be eaten raw or crushed and added to a drink that adds a dull bitterness. A creature that consumes this at least 10 fresh cinderberries gains advantage on saving throws against disease and poison for 24 hours.
All right. Consumes 10, gains advantage
Sounds like someone's typing.
on.
Mhm.
really
You
mashed.
said on. Oh God, what was the advantage on?
Disease and poison.
Poison checks.
Yeah, saving throws against those, yes.
Saving throws. Okay.
All right, and then let's see. There's yacha. They're not really a plant, but they're something important to know. They're more of a meaty beetle, and they're the size of like a human hand. They walk very slowly, and they are known to have properties that help protect against the blue mist of this land.
I'd totally eat like 10 of those bugs.
I think you already did.
They're mouth-watering. Were they the
Although,
ones in the dead T-Rex?
no, no, you would have felt much better if you ate these. They do taste gross, but probably not to Locke. He probably thinks they're great, but
So the
they have
properties have to be consumed. So it has to be consumed, or is it something that we can extract it?
you can have it raw, or you can cook these beetles, these beetles, and they give you saving throws against disease, and almost it seems like yeah they
Advantage
well
on saving throws against disease?
specifically against the blue mist fever.
Okay, so it's really just saving throws on blue mist fever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then let's see, one more thing that you guys go over is the zabu mushrooms.
Hold on.
Ooh,
Woo
Wee!
some Zabumafu mushrooms.
Zabu mushrooms.
Mafu.
Okay.
Zabuify your faceify.
Mhm.
What do those do? Or what do they look like?
Uh, Once you pick these, they release spores in a 10-foot radius, and they can be hurled up to 30 feet away or dropped like a grenade, releasing its spores on impact. Any creature that is in this area must succeed on a DC 10 con saving throw or be poisoned for up to 1 minute. A poisoned creature's skin starts to itch, and the creature needs to make a saving throw at the end of its turn. So if you
Give me
find
some of
any
those Zabu
Zobu
bombs.
Zabu mushrooms, it's just an itchy grenade.
That has to be thrown immediately.
You know, if you want a few of them, but yeah, once you pick them, let's see. Yep,
Um,
releases a cloud of spores. You can
what is the DC?
10.
Or, or else
That's a,
be what's the if they don't make the saving throw? Sorry, I'm like trying to keep up with you.
They just become itchy. They're poisoned for 1 minute, and they get to repeat the saving throw at the end of their turn.
Okay. Any that's fine. Okay.
All right, Blusk. As you go over that, that's pretty much everything that she has. That's like the extent of unique flora in this.
Are there
In Chult,
non-unique and just things that are found in other places that I would know about?
we might need to dive into that extensive compendium
Fair enough.
for stuff like that. But for everything that's grown locally or something that you might find, these
That's
are the things that you find out in the wild.
And if I were to find something that's not just something common that's unique and not listed here, would it be something that I could take a sample of and then bring back?
Yeah, yeah,
And okay.
anytime. She can give
Um,
you. She has examples of all of these. She gives you a little bundle of the Zabu mushrooms,
okay.
and just don't pick it
Yeah.
from the root, or you'll deal with the spores.
Does she have a sample collection bag that's a spare and an herbalism kit?
I'm sorry. Does she have what?
A sample holding bag, like something to like a specimen collection bag, something that as I was going along in the jungle and I saw some of this stuff, I could take in and just like stick it on the side of my instead of right in my pack to be all loosely
You, you
bouncing
might
around.
want to. You might want to get a component pouch in the shops. It's not
Mm,
something I have here.
okay.
All right, Locke. Now that you've had all this time to
Yeah,
figure
so
out your
now
lesson plan,
I know my lesson now. Listen to me. What's the girl's name again? You know what? It doesn't
Mesra,
even matter.
Mesra.
she's like, and you're like, shut up.
Uh, you know what? It's okay. So this is my plan. First, we need to go around your house. Do you got rat traps in your house somewhere? Most people do.
Uh,
We need a
no.
few live rats. I want like 3 live rats. And then we
Ah,
need
They
one of
have to
those
be
dancing
blind.
fruits. And then I think I have the rest.
um, she's just very confused.
It's okay. This is gonna change how you
We're
think about poison.
quasi-professional.
Yeah. This is gonna change how you think about poisons. We're gonna have a great time with these rats and these poisons.
Okay. Uh, all right. Just keep. You can keep painting me a picture, but I'm just gonna need some
basically,
intelligence. I'm gonna need
basically,
it.
I'm just
Yes.
gonna take the rats and put them in some kind of cage. I'm gonna have the girl try and make the poison. We're gonna make the poison together, and I'm gonna have her use my blow dart gun. And she's gonna hit one of the rats with a frenzy. I know I gave away my frenzy back, but like maybe I have like a little bit of frenzy left somewhere. And she's gonna frenzy one rat,
Yeah.
grung poison the other, and hopefully dancing poison the third. And maybe we'll let the aggro one kill the dancing one. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll do like a fight pit
All right. Cool.
because
All right.
the grung one will definitely be fucking dead.
Give me a give me a few intelligence checks. Give me like 3
Okay.
intelligence checks just
Yeah,
to
I'm real
see
smart.
what
I'm much
she's picking
smarter.
up on, to see how well you're teaching, and to see how well she's picking up on what
First,
you're
we need the
teaching.
rats.
Yeah. Well, they'll get
Intelligence.
whatever you need.
Okay, cool. Intelligence. Sorry.
Heraldish.
3. 2. Not good. Oh,
Okay.
fucking nailed it
Oh
with
shit.
making the poison, and then yeah, she's not so good with
No.
she's not so good with shooting them with the blowgun. She
Let's see. Given your first, even if it's a bad lesson, it seems like you're figuring out that she's a fast learner, and you might not be communicating it the best way, but it seems like she's a smart cookie. With the nat 20, you're on the same page. You definitely making the poison. She's mastering. Oh my god, goddamn, she's rolling high.
Yeah, she's really killing it with the poisons.
Yeah. So pretty much, even if you're putting it in a poor way, or it's like, oh, that wasn't the best lesson. There isn't any PowerPoint for this, or
There's no
something.
Google Slides, yeah.
Yeah, this isn't Google Slides. She still seems to be picking up what you're putting down, and she's getting the hang of it. They part of this isn't just only the poisons; it's about, you know, getting into how do you kill a target, how do you track them,
You know,
what
rat
are some
fight.
things that you need to
Who
know
doesn't
about.
want to see a rat fight?
There you go. Okay, her mother will also need to test her after this, and then, well, everyone else is doing that. Let's go with. We wanted to meet her. All right, and eventually we'll have everyone see, but for right now.
So the
All right.
scarring is all the death curse on these people?
No, that one doesn't look. There's more of
This
like a
one's just an
magic.
animal scar.
Yeah, she was a gladiator.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't remember what all these guys
Kane
do. You'll
Alpha.
have to tell me every single time.
Yeah, that's fine. Sells weapons, shields, canoes, rain, all that stuff. So let's look at that inventory because I know. Let's see, Gust and J4. You'll make it to her first. What are some of the things that you were interested in? Looking specifically.
J4 is anything armor based that he might be able to, kind of succeed with or like get better at.
Hmm. Let's see. Actually, some armor is actually Jonthi, but just to make this simpler, we'll just say it's her. So she is selling a +1 wooden shield for 450 gold pieces.
I mean, that's interesting. I don't think I can use shields. Oh,
Pretty
wait.
sure you can.
I know I can. Druids can
It's
wear
specifically
Oh,
wooden.
yes, you definitely can. Okay. And what was the cost?
450 gold for a +1 wooden shield. So that's a +3 total. And that just takes away your other arm. So
As long as I can spellcast, I'm good. Yeah. So
yeah, if
yeah,
just if you ever switch up between that, there's just a weird thing with action economy. It's
Yeah,
a
fair.
free weapon to stow your or equipped. So it would go something like this. Like if you have an enemy that comes in close and you want to switch to a club or something like that, you would need to stow your arcane focus with a free action, use your bonus action to pull out the club, and then you still have your full action.
That sounds genuinely awesome. I believe the question I have though is that's way more money than I have. So, anyone perhaps Gust willing to toss some funds down towards this? Or not?
Yeah,
Gusting
keeping all the
your mother,
gold.
brother.
I'm not there right now, so I can't help.
So I mean, I'm on my own, and if I'm on my own, then
Oh,
Oh,
how
wait, I'm
much are you
sorry.
short on your +1 shield?
Did you make it there?
Well, Kevin's holding all the money.
Did I
That's
beat you
true.
there, Gust?
No, I'm sorry. I was thinking I was gonna take off to Jessamines.
Oh, you were gonna take
After-
out the Jessamines? I
After
thought you
a
were gonna
certain
go
point,
to.
I was gonna hop off. But if you know what, I would be okay with seeing if I realize, like making maybe an intelligence save to see or check to see if I realize that we've already gotten to where he was looking to go before splitting up.
Sure. Go for it.
All right, so I didn't realize that until we were here looking at armor. And I'm like, this isn't what I was looking to do at all. But excellent job with your strength training. And so yeah, how
Thank
much
you.
was the number?
It was 450. I have 91 gold that I can toss towards it.
Okay, and so what? I just want to, you know,
It would effectively give me a +3 to my armor.
Okay.
And
So
where my armor is a 14
we
right
go.
now, that's a lot.
Let's see. We've got this one. So 450 for +3.
450 minus 91
Okay.
comes
so
out to be
what's that?
3.
359.
$359. Yep.
Nice.
You buy a +1 shield. She's also. You look at her other wares. She has some +1 ammunition. Each is 50 gold pieces for 1 piece of ammunition. She has a +1 dagger and +1 yakwal or yakwa. I don't exactly know how to say that. YKLWA.
Oh, Jeff. That's how you say that.
Jeff. Oh, okay. So she has a +1 Jeff here. The Jeff and the dagger are both 500 gold pieces.
So first of all, the fact that you just retorted with she's got a +1 Jeff here is fantastic.
There you go.
Second, so all right, so I can put this shield on me now. That's cool. Yes.
Yeah, no attuning for that.
All right. So
You
I'm
just
gonna.
put it. And
Well, I
you're
gotta
good.
get rid of all the gold, but in my thing. All right. Yep. Okay. And then it is called what was it? What was it titled?
A +1 wooden shield is what you have. Or you can just put a +1 shield on if there's no wooden one, and then you can just type in that it's wooden. So.
Damn it. While not using armor or using a shield.
Yeah. Fortunately, for monks.
Yeah. So was there any I'm sorry, could you just real quick, what was the list of stuff that was the +1?
Ammunition, dagger, Jeff, shield.
Okay. What and what was the Jeff? Is that like the thrown weapon? What was it?
You can throw it. It's not all that efficient.
It's a dildo with a suction cup. And if you land it on the
I was
enemy, they
getting
take
it as a
psychic
gift.
damage.
Right.
It's just
But
about
is it
humiliation.
Hold on, let's see.
I can post a
Annihilation?
picture.
It's is it the 1d8 wooden shaft with a steel or stone blade up to 18 inches long? Although it has a thrown property, it's not balanced for throwing.
Yep.
Okay.
So
There we go.
it's a suction
Oh my
cup
God.
dildo.
Great. Yep,
could throw
suction
it,
cup
but you're probably
dildo.
gonna
It's very off
J4
kilter. One
J4's
end is very heavy and one end is very light.
J4's
I
AC just
don't
went up by
know which
3.
throwing
side
into
is
the
the
ocean.
very heavy side. If
I
we're
don't know
The
talking
how
side
much-
with
dildo.
the
I don't know how
balls is
much more
obviously
excited
the
I can
heavy
be.
side.
Okay.
It's a suction cup dildo with the balls.
Is something else
Obviously.
that Thomas'
are-
character can throw away very easily and not do any
are
damage
we
with.
Again,
are
I'm not
we,
Hal
are we
this time, guys.
accepting that you can
Calm down.
unscrew the bottom?
The ball side does bludgeoning damage.
Right.
The tip
Like,
side does
you
piercing.
can
Did we not
you
establish
can,
this
you can
before?
unscrew that part for
Now you just have a dagger,
other
right?
things.
The tip.
Very sharp dildo.
A
Some people
DARPA
prefer the
dildo?
ones with balls. I don't
You went
know.
with the sharp side.
All right.
A DARPA dough?
Death by Snoo Snoo.
Death by DARPA dough.
Okay.
That's
So
not my style. So for that reason,
Here we go.
I'm out.
But
we
the
have
fact that my AC just went up by 3 makes me very happy. Very, very happy.
there you go.
Hey,
Do you think anyone
Hey!
else might want something like that?
I don't know. Do you think that there's others that that have a hand free for combat? Maybe?
How much gold do you guys have?
Right now 0. I don't know. Kevin's got it
Hold
all.
on.
Kevin's
yeah, this
the
is
tracker.
true. Moneybags over here. Uncle.
1375.
Uncle Gus is like, yeah, I'll tell you what I get.
Uncle Pennybags over here has all the money.
1375.
Yeah, I just explained it was 1700 minus the 359 for your
Mm.
armor.
Mm.
This is what the gold is for.
Nice.
Do they have any leather
And
armor?
I'm gonna make calculations on whether or not it's just like, all right, what price and what's the benefit? All right, cling, cling,
There is
cling.
there
Here's your
is-
allowance.
there is
Ye-
all types of armor. Light armor is let's see.
I don't
There's
think
more.
Locke
There-
can use it because he uses longbow, right? Or he uses what does he use?
No, we changed it to a short bow so he could use it correctly.
Yeah, I couldn't
There-
use
No,
it.
true,
right
but I don't think
before.
you can use a shield when you're using a short bow because it's a two arm weapon.
There is leather armor and studded armor, some hide armor. Let's see. There could be.
I
You're looking
have
for a-
studded armor, right? Studded leather. So is there anything
No, he's
over
got a
studded
sling.
leathers? So like +1s?
I've got a sling.
but he
let's see.
uses it.
That should be. Let's see. How much should?
So he could use a shield, but I don't know because he's a rogue.
I
don't
have a
know if
shield
he-
already.
No, but
That-
whenever he's doing a ranged that's not with the sling, he can't count that as his bonus.
No, because that's only if it has like the two-handed property or whatever.
Ooh.
I mean,
No, that's what I'm saying.
say
Is
that
but
looking
like
at the
his
wrong
move,
character, though.
yeah, like Lockery's move so far has been like to climb up in a tree and to shoot arrows. And if you're shooting
Yeah.
arrows, you can't use a shield. That's what I'm saying. There.
yeah, I again, I was on the wrong character, so I was looking at sling.
Oh,
And yeah, we-
okay. Yes.
Yeah, and that's what he has, which is
I have all
ammunition
kinds
and
of things.
range. So you can still load it even if you have a shield, and then you can just swing the thing around and then whoop.
So if that's true, that's awesome. But I think there's something inherent to bows that says you can't use a shield.
Two-handed property.
That's what I
Two-handed
think.
on the longbow.
Yeah, so you can't use a shield with a two.
Not on the sling
Right.
is what he's saying.
But if he's using his sling or his blowgun,
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yes, in that case,
Loading-
100%. I
loading
thought
is
you were
an
saying
issue.
short bow.
right? No, that I wanted to make sure because I was actually looking at your character and saw sling, and it's just like, yeah, he's got a sling, and I'm like, I should go to the right character, and it's like, oh yeah, he's got a sling.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I thought you were
So, yeah.
saying use the short bow to do that, and I was like, it's
No,
still a bow.
He
You can't.
doesn't even have a short bow. He's got a longbow that he's not proficient with. So
Very good, but
that's why it was always it was a +3 instead of a +6.
Fantastic.
no. In
That's
that
great.
case, then this would be a great
Even though it
pickup.
goes.
Doesn't he also get
D8.
disadvantage because he's a small creature?
Oh,
Or did we not decide that?
is maybe
Isn't it-
another thing.
Isn't it heavy?
For which thing? Oh yeah, for heavy items, yeah, I do.
Well, a shield is a shield heavy.
No.
I don't know. It depends on how many.
No,
cards
no, this
I'm
is-
doing.
shield is not heavy.
This is like the Deku shield.
Yeah,
It's a wooden shield.
Burns up easily.
and it's
Nah, it's
only got
magic. It's
warding.
fine.
You can only benefit from one shield at a time. So yeah, like I
Mhm.
imagine it like he's got it on one hand, if he wants. Maybe we come back for this, but
Yeah,
it's
there's
not
Yeah, I don't
there.
even know if it
also
would work with my stuff.
a
Can
magic.
he use it? That was the
There's
thing too.
also a magic merchant that you might want to save up some gold for potentially there as well.
Okay, so armor, light armor, medium armor, shields, light armor. He can't even use it. Nope,
Yeah,
I don't
the-
think so. It's not his style.
The
Not
I don't think
plus
he'd get
one
enough grip on the wall if he's trying to wield that thing on.
+1 leather armor would be 1,000 gold.
Jesus.
Plus
Yeah, for me.
1 studded leather 1,200.
And a +1 weapon is going to be at least 500, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I'm not going to touch anything yet. There, I'll probably just get an herbalism kit. But I will get there eventually.
All right, ready? Let me test. Jasmine is going to test. I'm gonna go forward in time, and Mesra still does not have an understanding that is to
Sufficient.
Jasmine's liking. So we're going to need to wait until the next day. So she'll say to come back tomorrow
All right.
because you are summoned by another merchant prince.
Oh yeah, because we had to go to dinner with the lore guy.
Makunda forever.
Yeah, Wakanda forever.
Wakanga forever. All right. Yes.
E Bombay.
Bombay. All right. Let's bring you out here.
You're just gonna use the same villa and just switch out the.
This is the only map. This is the only map that they've given me. They all look the same,
For shame.
but they're different on the outside, but they all have the same
Layout.
layout. Yeah.
Just these McMansions that they've got over here in Chult.
Yes.
All the same
These
layout.
are the only ones.
No designers. No engineers, architects. Nothing of the sort.
The map would not have you think that, but this is a very cultural place where a lot of things are popping. They seem to put a lot of emphasis on style and fashion, so they seem to be thriving there. Like going around the city, people are well groomed and have a lot of different styles, and you can tell the status of someone, so that's how they're communicating that. And of course the princes are the pinnacle of that. So but the maps that Wizards has given us, there's not that
Yeah,
much
you'd never
there.
know.
Never know.
Oh, they gave us the minimum? Oh, I'm shocked.
So there are unique villas you notice on the outside, but everything, the layout for all of these merchants, yeah, and they all have their own. This isn't the merchant villa for
Right.
for them,
Not
because that's
trading
what
out
I
every couple hours.
They just run
that's
outside
what I
and
It's
thought.
switch
my
the
turn in the
sign.
mansion.
Yeah.
Get out! Get out, Jessifer!
Well, I was, they're not even living under the same roof, kind of thing. It's
Right.
they
Of
all have
course.
The real
Yeah.
world porch Schultz. 8 merchant princes picked to live in a house and have their lives taped.
They have
With
a
one
lot.
black person. Thanks, MTV.
Wah, 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 wah.
We chose the one
8
normal person
lunatics.
and 7 crazy white people.
Dylon, and Dylon. Okay, so
I still think, as much as he's turned into a weirdo these days, that the
Oh,
fuck,
the Mad Real World by Chappelle.
but
Yes.
Absolutely
Chappelle's
hysterical.
Mad Real World,
With
where like the
Christian
dad
Finnegan,
comes
and he's just like,
shank, yeah, like
What is
something.
wrong with
You
you
killed
people?
my dad.
I don't feel safe.
You
Stabbed my
people.
dad.
You stole
show
my
was great.
fiance.
Fucking that show was pretty good.
They're just really nice guys.
I had sex with Kitty too.
Kitty has big titties.
yeah.
Big
So,
titties.
anyways,
I did not have sex with her.
You did have sex
Yes,
with
we
me.
did.
Correction.
Oh.
I did have sex with Katie.
oh.
All right. Wakanga invites you guys in to there's a dining room which is all the way up. Mir invites you over for dinner. So he helps feed you guys. I'll just bring everyone up. Whoop.
So efficient. Oh,
Boom, boom, boom. Everyone go around on the couches. There you go. Everyone got couches. There we go. Cool.
perfect. Lockery is just like sprawled out on one. Paint me like one of your French girls.
Had a long day teaching the youth, you know.
Beat me up before
They're
you
our
go.
future.
Before I forget, because this was just glossed over, what did you do with Mac and Charlie?
I was thinking that myself.
Yeah,
Who's
Uh,
Mac and
forgot
Charlie?
Wally.
Unfortunately, I had
Their names are
business to
Squally.
attend to that had already been promised to J4.
Right.
So
But
I took
you-
off,
you-
even though
they-
I had thoughts.
okay. What are your thoughts on that? We can
I
go
thought we
back
paid
that
them.
after you
I-
did pay them.
I assume that like they were released into our custody, but
Yes.
I took off with J4, leaving the other three with Mac and Charlie.
All right, Mac and Charlie will be with me.
Okay.
There we go.
So before going to Wakanga's home, what are
Yeah,
you
if
doing
we
with
run into
them?
them.
Well, yeah, you would. I guess they would be with Jasmine at Jasmine's house, and then you guys caught up.
Listen up, you two. Where's that diamond hidden?
Oh, it's up Mac's ass.
Okay.
We have
All
it.
right.
We have it.
Side
They
note.
didn't check up there.
Oh,
Do we want to
Yeah.
give them the rings and tell them that
my
we all wear the
fucking God.
rings?
We still have it. We had to think quick, and Mac had some quick thinking. Let me tell you.
Jesus Christ.
I like how Frank Frogman
It-
is like Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's the best.
And everyone
That's
else
the
is like,
best.
yeah, I guess so. That's
Just
kind of a weird thing to
how-
say. But
Thanks.
Immediately it was confessed to. I was just
There was no like
Whoa.
downtime. Yeah.
all right. Well,
You gotta
listen
do what
up.
you gotta do. We gotta keep it safe. This is our ticket home. We want to get out of Chult. We've had enough. This is the
All
most.
right, you've
horrible
bought
we've seen.
yourself a discount.
Discount
Once-
out ticket when we have
Once
them.
you get
Oh,
rid of
right.
that thing, how much do you need to get out of here?
Oh, this is enough. This is just enough. This is why
they
we're
have
keeping.
two. Wait, is there 2 diamonds in his ass?
There's just one. There's one
Oh,
large,
okay. I thought we paid them
one
2.
large diamond, in his ass. It's a 500 gold worth of diamond.
Oh
So-
God, that is a big one.
So there you go. I think what was Kevin posted the normal one, isn't it like 5,000? So it's like a tenth of a diamond
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
So yeah,
think
if it was
so.
a full size diamond, it wouldn't go up there. So anyway, are they free to go? Or are you
I mean,
keeping?
they're your Slavies.
I was. At this point, I have to almost applaud the dedication.
You know, for 6 long years, father put this watch up his
This
ass.
uncomfortable hunk of metal in his
So,
ass. And he
you
said,
know,
I'll be
we
damned if I
appreciate that, but I think we need the diamond, and we're just gonna get the first ship that we can out of here.
The only place he knew, in his ass. And he asked me to
If I
hold
see you again, I'm gonna want to be paid back.
my
All right,
father's
yeah,
watch on the
yeah,
kangaroo.
you got it. Bedside table on the
They
kangaroo.
never came back into our lives again.
Until they did, the
And
gang
we'd
comes
be
back.
better for it.
All right,
All right.
so going over that, I didn't want to lose that because I was like, next time I know that if they're not on the map, I'm just gonna forget about them. So there we go. Hanga has you guys over. He's giving you just as much as you want to eat. He's going to thank you for helping the fort as well. And he goes, I've heard, and this isn't common knowledge, and we try to keep this away. I've kept this away from the rest of the merchants, that you are investigating something for Syndra.
That name may ring a bell.
Well, if you want, we can continue to talk discreetly, but I am familiar with her, and I've helped her out a bit, and I'm hoping that we can both help each other out.
In what way are you proposing?
I sense a twist. I sense a plot twist.
I've tried to look up as much as I could to figure out the location that you're trying to find. I've found a couple different things, a prophecy on an old scroll talking about these, but unfortunately there isn't anything specific. It's much like an item is brought into this world by a lord of death who will bring a curse over this land, and I'm sure that you've seen many of our people starting to fade away, and
Oh, geez.
us not able to resurrect many from the Colosseum and elsewhere.
That's something.
What other do you
Hey.
have any older histories or maps of related to any myths in the area?
Of myths?
Myth, like you're a man of lore, so histories and myths passed down through oral traditions. You may have maps associated with them, or at least a description of landmarks.
Are you trying to find the lost city? Or is this for other myths around Chult?
Any associated myth around Chult. I've heard rumors of a lost city, but I'm also interested in the broader history of Chult.
Broader history.
Since you
Well,
spoke of Syndra, I'm gonna say he must be one of the ones that would be the best to have this information. He's one of Syndra's nerds. If
But
I
do we know
remember
Syndra?
correctly.
Here's the thing, like we haven't talked to Syndra about if she knows this person. So we should not like mention her. And just continue talking while not making mention of the fact that we've met, you know. But that's my opinion.
That may be. But I may have already said it.
Me and Cindy go way back.
there's something else that you said during our hearing is that you've run
Oh yeah,
into.
I didn't bring up
Yes, I
Syndra, the
would
other one.
like to race against dinosaurs.
Mm.
I'm glad you
It was
remembered.
about the frost giants.
Wait, we brought up frost giants?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that doesn't
We told
really
it
have
was
anything
in
to do with the
passing.
racing.
We
Have you
said
run
it
in?
really
Yes.
quick.
Have you run into Artis at all?
I'm not sure.
I don't think we got their names right.
Well, are we?
Who is this artist?
Okay, there you go.
He is a friend. He's him and I go way back. And I know that he's trying to keep something very safe. And I hope that him and Dragon Bait are doing well.
That ham and cheese smelling weirdo.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the port and being amongst others it's not safe for him. But I hope one day that the port will be safe for him and that we'll be able to keep everything in order here. Unfortunately, there's a lot going on. The undead, this curse. Now we have frost giants that I'm hearing about. It's
FGs?
overwhelming.
What is it that keeps him unsafe in this port?
People trying to find that artifact. Is Artis someone that you've run into?
There may have been someone who was doing well by that name.
Good.
Not sure if
I'm
it's the
happy to
same
hear.
individual, but we believe we may have encountered them.
Well, then we both know, if he is a trusted friend of yours, that neither of us can probably say the artifact that he holds. So we shall hope that he finds a proper hiding place for that. But he is trying to go out and make this land a safer place.
Well, it may have attracted the attention of some frost giants, so let's hope that this place becomes safer before it becomes more dangerous.
I know that you're trying to find the source of what this curse is, and I would like to support you in any way I can. It would be much easier if you could help me out. There is something with the harbor master. He's been having issues, and we've greenlit some bounties, and he can go over the details with you. There is a lot of things interfering with our trade, and we'd like to get that resolved. If you do this for me, I can try to give you a tool, point you in the right direction, as well as trying to find this lost city. I've been having difficulty trying to find it myself, but hopefully I can give you some more information. Does that sound like something you would be up for?
Yes.
Yeah, who is it that you usually hire for your bounties?
Oh, you've run into a caucus.
Yes, I was hoping to run into him again. Is there any information on where he might stay?
Not many people often say that. You must be very lucky. What is this for? He's a difficult man to reach.
Well, if it's too difficult, then I guess I'll try and do it myself to train to be able to overcome the difficulty.
All right. Well, I admire that attitude. Maybe if it's a bar you're looking for, maybe one day we'll see how that goes. Right now, I believe
Right now?
after you rest, you're welcome to to stay here, there is some guest chambers that you're welcome to. After, when you leave in the morning, if you could go and talk to the harbor master and see what we can work out.
All right, that sounds agreeable. And who are we talking about for the? We're talking about to the harbor master for the
BRB
bounties.
fellas got a Pete.
Yes, he said that there's some interference with their trade.
Okay.
And the harbor master's name is Zindar.
Are
Don't
they
be
out on the
alarmed.
water?
He's not out on the water. He is over by. Let's see. I think it's the lighthouse.
Is the trade an issue on the water?
Yes.
Okay. So we're still gonna act as pirates
Hmm.
of sorts.
In fact, I think that might be the issue. Now,
Pirate hunters. I guess it's all just a matter of perspective. But
let's take
we're the good guys.
before he goes off to bed, is there anything that you are looking for with scrolls or potions? I can give you a list of different things. Let's see if I can just post this just to make it easier. Yeah, I'll give you the prices too. Alright, put this in the Discord. Here you go. These are some of his wares. And let me know if there's anything that you're interested in.
Hmm.
Scrolls. I can't remember the base rules. My instincts are just saying that if you are not a spellcaster, you would use the, let's see, the mental attribute that's highest for you, and if it's on that list. So if it's only a wizard spell, you need to use intelligence, but if it's on a druid, like say Kevin's a monk
Yeah,
and his
wisdom or
highest
something.
would be wisdom, so you can use wisdom. If it has wizard, druid, cleric, all that, like the different classes, you get to choose what mental attribute to use as long as it's on that spell list. So, but if it's like only on wizard, you have to use intelligence. It will be a DC 10 plus 2 times the level at which you want to cast it. So a level 1 would be a DC 12, and level 2 14, and then so on.
Isn't
So,
the scroll like it that tells you the level, right?
yep,
Okay.
that should be. So the first level, spell scroll first level is everything below that. Second level, everything below that. So, and you can just keep that in mind, and we can also come back to this.
It might
I
be a
just
good
wanna.
idea to think about getting mage armor for the not so tanky druids in our party.
Hmm. Yeah, I was thinking about getting a couple of those mage armors.
Also shield.
I mean, I have a shield already, and then I technically can cast Shield of Faith, but yeah.
That stacks.
What?
That
That
stacks.
stacks. It's a spell. So it stacks.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
For the first time in my spellcasting career, I'm good on AC, so
Nice.
I
Alright.
might get 3 of each of those then. 3 of the mage armors and 3 of the shields.
Alrighty, mark that down.
Kevin, can you take 150 out of whatever? And I
We're at
guess
1225.
cool.
I think I'm good. Might be.
It
good
might
for now.
be smart just to grab potions for the party.
I'm back, baby.
I was thinking about that, but mostly we
You,
do have a decent amount of healing, I believe, right?
yeah,
Got 2
um,
druids
cleric.
and yeah. So I
Okay.
mean, it's something where it's like mostly I was feeling like anyone that goes down, we should have covered. We should have coverage around the way.
Alright. What does watchful rest do?
Watchful rest. Let's see.
I'll grab 2 healing. Actually, do I have a way to heal? Not a paladin anymore.
Yeah, I was about to say, haven't you gone down a bit? A few times?
Yeah, but once I go down, there's like nothing I can do about it.
Right.
And that's where it's just like, all right, everyone heal me. The front line single guy.
I mean,
It's
like, when
me.
I'm not here, you guys have full range to use my buff spells on you guys. I have Aid, and Bless.
Nice. Let's see. Potion of Watchful Rest. When you drink this potion, you gain the following benefits for for the next 8 hours. Magic can't put you to sleep, and you remain awake during a long rest, but still gain its benefits. Sweet amber colored brew has no
Just
effect on
sleeping with your eyes
creatures.
open.
This does not affect creatures who don't require sleep, such as elves.
Yeah. So useless for me, but might be advantageous to the rest of the party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
No one has to switch off for long rests. Can just do one
Yeah.
person watching the whole time. But then no one can say I
I
don't
can
do
just
anything. I
trance.
wait for that can wait till next watch.
Yeah.
That's been a theme since you've been gone. So
That's definitely
Oh.
been
Well,
that can just wait
either
till next
way,
watch.
when I went to wake up said person on one
True.
of these that can wait till next watch, that was entirely the problem.
With how we've been getting exhaustion to cancel that out, would a potion of advantage be a smart idea?
Let's see.
Just to cancel out the disadvantage that comes from exhaustion?
Let's see. Yeah, see, this is advantage on everything within the next hour. So attacks, saving throws, ability checks, advantage on everything for 1 hour. So that works.
That's tough.
That's
To only to figure out the
350
1
for only
hour
an
for
hour?
350 exactly.
There you go.
That, yeah.
On everything.
Yeah, but like
I'm
when do we
aware that
take
it's
it?
on everything, but
That's
like,
just I mean we could have used it back in this actual boss fight. We could have held it on till this one.
Yeah.
And then
I
but then you
these are all
use it and it's just like
these are all here
killed
to
it.
use your this is all here just to take your gold and watch it sit in inventory until oh, we're
Until the
finally in
end
the
of the
tomb and
game.
we have 27 of these. So
Right.
Yep. That makes
if
it
I can
easy. Easy mode
if I
tomb.
if I consume all of them, it's supersonic time. I don't know.
Get the chaos emerald.
Ultra Vantage.
It's like Fry having 100
Yeah, he
coffee.
drinks all the coffee. Yep. I was just thinking
So
of that.
So, anyway, do we want to go to... Are you guys going to rest here? You also have an inn to go to that was set up.
Oh, did we get
You
any
have...
more information from
No.
the lore guy?
The lore guy, this guy
Yeah.
about just typical. I think you need just to have something a bit more specific, just like the history of the land.
Well, I was wondering if he
Um,
had a library of, different tomes and whatnot. Something where I could go and research.
you're welcome to use my library, and he'll
Okay.
show you that way. Uh, I'll have to see what I can find for that, and then just give me an intelligence check to see what you can find. 17. Let's see, you find some things that might even indicate if, there's with vast libraries like this, how much does the person actually read? How much have they consumed of all of these works that they have, or is it just kind of sitting here?
Yeah.
The book that you pick up, you realize that it's talking about the location of the Aarakocra that you ran into. It doesn't say the specific location, but it gives sightings of them in that area.
Okay.
Let's see. Read about the Worm Heart Mine, where a red dragon is said to live in the
Oh.
mountains of Chult. Oh. There is a lot of information about a god named Uptau, who is said to have guided the people of Chult,
Up dog.
but
Uptown?
Uptau that has
Marduk is the only true god.
that had
It's
yeah.
delayed, but what's up, dog?
Thank you.
It is said that he once guided the people of Chult, but he tired of their constant warring, and he has abandoned them, and that he loves mazes and to keep others out.
Interesting. Who do we
Uh,
know who has a maze?
Especially Nang Nang. No, I just added that one last part. That's not actually there.
Hey, you keep Nang Nang out of this.
I'll defend her honor. All right.
What was the mine called?
Warm Heart.
Do I have to do another day teaching the kid?
Yep.
All right, so I'll crash. My guy's just gonna fall asleep on the couch right there. His head's
Okay.
leaning back as they were talking, and he's just like and then he just falls asleep right on the couch.
All right. You wake
Also,
up
I'd be looking for
I gotta think of a lesson plan. Pass this out.
Yeah, it'll come to me in my dreams.
I was gonna say I'll do that in the morning.
That's
I can always find another animal to poison.
Lockery's problem. I'm also going to be looking for any maps in these books as well. Any sort of navigational mentions.
Yeah, let's see. You have map maker's tools as well, right? You have stuff like that.
Cartographer's tools.
Cartographer's tools. Yeah, give me an intelligence check with advantage.
Oh, did it not work? Oh, there we go. Roll. Oh, okay.
Not coming through.
With advantage, it was a 16. It looks like
All right. Well,
because there's a 13 or an 11.
I wrote that down. When we get back to the giant map, we'll reveal some areas that you've discovered.
Brilliant.
Cool. All right, and you'll just have to remind me of that. But I also have this note here, so we're good. All right, everyone, want to mark off a long rest,
Cool.
Woot woot.
and then let's. All right, when you meet with Jasmine this in the morning, I don't know who else wants to go with him or who wants to just go straight to the harbor master, but Locke, Jasmine says that she wants you to handle a low risk contract and have Mesra carry it out for you.
Who is the target?
Oh,
So she wants me to have the girl do something for me?
She wants her to kill somebody for her.
She wants to make sure that she can
Handle
follow
herself.
this path and take over.
Yeah, sure. I'm an
this-
expert. How well can she stick to walls? Is my question.
Not very, but if you can teach her to climb,
Maybe we could work
that
on
would be a
something.
helpful skill.
All right, yeah, sure, I can do that.
All right. This merchant, it's not a merchant. This person is just a commoner.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yep.
need.
Yeah, no one will care about a commoner. Go on.
They are. This needs to be carried out in secret, as many people do know that assassination contracts can be legal, and that people have seen murders and they usually report it, but sometimes if it gets to the merchant princes and it was approved, then that just kind of happens. But they don't try to have this out in the open. There's still like that. Uh, it's a weird way that they phrase it, but it's like there's kind of like a stigma behind it, but at the same time, there's
Mm-hmm.
no actual rules against it. And then we have
Yeah.
someone who's made a very good living off of uh just giving out murder contracts. So uh try to be stealthy and try to do it in a couple different unique ways. Do you have a plan?
On how to kill a commoner? Well, you could tell me a little bit more, but I have my classic. I've been teaching her how to use the blow darts. She's really good with those, and I don't know. We'll figure something out. Maybe she could panhandle, pretend to be a poor panhandler, and just stab the guy with a needle right as he's walking by or something, and then leave.
There you go. Like she just needs something. You could tell her how to scope out this person,
Mm-hmm.
different things like that. It's pretty much up to you on how you want teacher and then to establish a plan. So starting first thing in the
Yeah.
morning, what is like the initial thing you're
Yeah.
telling
So
her?
what we'll do is I'll tell her that we have a contract to kill some bad, just horrible person who needs to be taken care of.
Hmm.
Uh, and then I'll tell her we're gonna scope him out and see where he walks for the day, and then we're gonna have you pretend, just basically do the plan I just said. We'll climb up somewhere. I'll teach her climbing. We'll climb up. We'll watch the guy from somewhere up high, and then she'll pretend to be like a panhandler. We'll put her in some poor people clothes, beg the guy for money, and then stab him in the leg as he goes by
Okay.
with a
She
blow
asks.
dart or something.
She asks, "What if they're not a bad person?"
Oh no, he's a bad person. We'll say he's an animal rapist. I don't think. I
Well,
don't think
we'll
that'll matter after that.
we'll just say that.
Yeah. Well, you tell me if he's a bad person. I don't know. I'll just kill him just cause.
Okay.
Whatever gets me
Give
off
me
this sentence soon enough.
give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Ooh. Come on, persuasion. I don't know if that's persuasive enough.
All right. That seems to soothe her concerns right now. She's just kind of scoping it out. All right. So you guys find the guy. Looks like after scoping him out for a while, you don't really see like this is going to be, maybe it could be Jasmine who uh, uh, like when you add a lot of factors to the trolley problem, is it getting
Mhm.
better or worse?
Mhm.
Uh, at least he doesn't. This person doesn't have pets. It doesn't isn't a family person. That probably would have, as a first-time killer, kind of
Mhm.
given her Mesra a little bit more regret. But after scoping this out and not knowing that much, it seems like she's starting to be more willing to be part of uh, a part of this, even though it's still something difficult for her to do. Still kind of like using that Batman line of, once I do this, I am, a killer kind of thing. So she's having
Yeah,
trouble
sure you are.
trying to get.
Sure you are. But the more you do it, the better you get at it, the less you care so much. It's not a big deal. People pay top dollar for this.
All right. All right. So then you do something to
It's okay.
disguise. Can you roll me a deception check?
Yeah, sure. We're gonna put her in hobo clothes. Let's see, deception. +1. All right.
Nice. All right. She went from being an heir to one of the merchant princes to being looking like a hobo. You are very good at hobofying people, so
Yeah.
there you go. She's set up.
Usually for a different reason.
People tell me I look homeless all the time.
All right. Any last piece of advice? Give me an intelligence check and give her one last piece of advice before her attempt.
They don't fuck it up.
They break a leg.
Yeah.
And she's confused. I thought I was supposed to stab him in the neck. What's going
No,
on?
no. You can stab him in the leg. You can stab him in the leg just as he walks by. Should be enough poison to kill him.
Right. Very good. Now all that's left is for
And
her
what I'm gonna
to.
do is watch from like our high point with my bow. Well, if I can, with my bow and arrow ready to like take this guy out in case she messes up.
Okay. All right.
If I
She
can, if it's too
actually.
crowded, then.
No, she actually does very well and quickly stabs and then pulls him into some of the crash, I guess you could say, and just tries to hide him on like the side in an alley.
Yeah, I feel like
And
even she could just like pinprick him almost too with like a blow dart, and then he just like later on collapses or whatever because he's poisoned. Either one, whatever she does, if she fucks it up and she drags him into a hay bale, that's fine too.
okay,
Ezio style.
Ezio style. Yeah, actually, she rolled
Oh,
really
I should
well.
have told her to
If I
take
roll
his
as her,
money.
I mean, you're welcome. You're welcome to go down there and raid this commoner. See what you can get.
Oh, it's okay. He's just a commoner.
As it's happening, he just get. I'll get the money too.
out.
From the body.
And he's like pointing.
The one on the bench.
Oh, you were right.
Yeah.
He was going to the bank. There's like 500 gold here. Thanks for telling me. No,
Yeah, wait till
just
he
a
walks out of the
compliment.
bank.
Killing
He
can be a profitable situation. She yells out loud.
Yep.
You don't want all of that blood money. Give that here.
But
All
blood
right.
gold.
Yeah, that's a different thing. Oh, all right. Yeah, once you report back with that, Jasmine is happy to hear that, and your debt to her is considered released.
Excellent.
So,
The only thing I ask is if you could sell me some of those dancing fruits. Right? She sells them, right? Wasn't that a conversation that
no.
damn it.
If you want to go to the what the heck is it? Kawothe? Kawa? Othai.
Whoever has those dancing fruits, I
Kawothe.
want to buy them
Yeah.
and make some
Th-
potions
I,
out
I
of
like
it.
Quote.
I like how
Quote has
Brian and Tom
the
both
dancing fruit.
confused the one they were supposed to go to with the
Do,
opposite one.
do you want to go to Do you want to go to her merchant villa? You're welcome to. We can play out this scene right now.
Oh, I have to go out to the whole thing. No, it's okay. I just want some of those bananas or whatever. I picture them as bananas.
The dancing monkey fruit. I mean, you
Yeah.
guys could have had some last night. Been tripping balls, dancing and whatnot. All right, cool.
If that was an option, then hell yeah.
Yeah, you guys dancing the night away. There you go.
All right, lads. I'm
Right.
passing the F out right now.
There's just one.
One more.
Yeah, there was just one more thing.
Sure.
This is just to set up for next time. Are you guys have accepted to go to the lighthouse to speak to the harbor master, right? The harbor master's office.
Yes.
Somebody
Uh,
did.
The only thing I wanted to do was pick up an herbalism kit though, and some
That's
satch.
what, 10 gold?
What?
Is that 10 gold in the player's handbook, or is it like 5, 10?
I don't-
Let's find out.
Let me find out. And I was also looking for a specimen collection, like bag.
Like a
5 gold.
Are you talking more like you can just buy a pouch and keep stuff in there,
You could
or if
just
you're looking more
buy.
for if you're looking at a component pouch like that, I mean that's usually used more for spells, but it comes with a bunch of stuff. And if you want it to be just plant-based, I would just mark that down as a
Yeah, let's
component
go with
pouch,
that. Like
and then
a component pouch.
yeah, you got your Batman belts. I gotcha.
Yeah.
That's yeah, component pouch is 25 gold versus the herbalism kit being 5.
Okay. So if I spent 30, I could get both of those.
Okay, so very last thing, you go over to the harbor master, and this isn't doing a good job at showing exactly what he looks like because it's not the full body. He
Oh boy.
is. This is Zindar, the harbor master, and this is more of a. He is a half dragon. So looks
Oh,
humanoid,
so not dragonborn?
not dragonborn,
Oh shit.
not
Zendar?
dragonborn. This guy he actually has all the features of a dragon. And
Me and Bart actually did it.
maybe this seems to be a race that they added here, but have never added to all
What's
of
his
the extra
name?
stuff that they've added.
Elsewhere.
Zindar.
Zindar, the harbor master,
And what type of race is he? You
half
said
dragon.
half dragon. Oh,
As
fair
you
enough.
approach him, he goes, "Oh yes, Wakanga said that you guys would be meeting me. There is an issue. We have reports of 3 different ships that have been interfering with our trade, and the merchants are pissed. We have approval to pay anyone who comes in with these ships 2,000 gold pieces for every ship that's returned to this harbor. We also are approved to get if the captain comes in alive, each is worth 1,000 gold pieces. If he comes, if you bring me his head, 500 gold pieces. This is
10%
interfering.
gold isn't rubber ducky.
What about the crew? Would it be something where they would be sold into slavery and we could get a price per um, living crew member on each of these ships?
No, the crew's disposable. We don't need the crew. We just need the ones that are in charge.
Okay. So if
We
there's, the captain, the helmsman, the quartermaster, would any of the other leaders on ships have bounties on their heads as well?
if you have someone like a first mate or something like that, you could discuss payment if you are able to bring them alive too.
And the goods, if there's anything that we find of value on these ships, is that ours for the keeping if we are bringing the ship and the rest of this and the people?
Some of this might belong to the merchant princes,
Okay.
but as a reward for getting rid of the problem, I don't see why you can't keep what you find.
Just gonna throw this out there. In order to not piss off the merchant princes, we should probably wait before we loot.
No worries. Well, I figured if it's something that's not marked as like merchant prince material, like private stores and whatnot, like,
Right.
oh, okay, like here's a treasure chest, like, listen, here's all your expensive silks back. Oh, thank you. We'll take this though.
So
Um,
I wanted to go on a rant about how badly pirates suck and have this guy be very angry, but this guy doesn't really get angry. That's one of his
he's just
one of
very
his things.
monotone.
Plus, you're talking to the wrong audience, bud.
I
Mhm.
know. I know. I was like, I'm like, if I really go in on this, I'm like, I know it's a different campaign, but people are gonna be like, I attack them.
Hey,
I'm gonna be like,
pirates are people too, you know. They're just trying to make a dishonest living. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's like we're listening to Ben Stein trying to,
and
complain.
Sindar would be so pissed. He's like, oh, these moochers, these leeches, they're getting off of the backs of all the hardworking people here at the port, robbing us. How dare they? And then just go in on that, and then
Where was the last activity of the pirates that was noted?
We're on the roof of the haunted house.
Wrong
Nice.
realm.
It's a crossover episode, guys. It's the Sentai. It's the Sentai Common Rider crossover episode.
Oh gosh.
All
See,
right, so
quartet.
the last known. Let's see. They usually come from the west, but they usually sink the ships, which is costly in and of itself, and then we also don't get any of the loot, or not the loot, the merchandise is what he would call it.
Can you describe the crews or the flags or any distinguishing marks on these ships?
We're duck.
A duck.
It's a
Mhm.
cowgirl head.
Let's see. I can
All right,
give
guys,
you
I'm pretty much asleep. I'm sorry, but I'll catch you
worries.
lads later. Thanks for hosting, TJ, as always.
Of course.
Good seeing y'all, and I'll
Playing.
catch you on the flippity flop.
Cool.
Later.
Later.
See if I can find it. Okay, so the one thing that I can tell you about these ships, where are they? Let me give you their names. All right. We have the Dragon Fang. The captain of that is Alokjar Harwan. Harwan.
Lopjar
Harwan.
Aowen, got it.
Let's see. What? There's not really. They don't give you some distinguishing features, but I will say that it has a dragon mast. That seems to make the most sense with Dragon Fang. The next ship is the Emerald Eye. The captain of that ship is Sarom Al-Skara, or Sarak, Al-Sarak. You can distinguish him through the expense. His attire has beaded gems, and his eye, has an emerald eye.
All right.
Last one, Steerge. The ship is
Spell.
called the Steerge. Stirge. How would you say that?
STI
Steerge.
RG
Stigge. Yeah.
GE. Staged. Snitched. Good old snitches.
Whatever works. As long as we know what we're referring to.
We got the
And
stitches.
the captain is Lescalar. He's a bit of a flamboyant, rakish pirate. That's what it says here. And let's see. No idea what that ship would look like, but we'll focus on that next time.
All right.
Cool. That's it. We're good.
Excellent.
That is good for tonight.
Fantastic.
Very good.
Oh.
Cool. And that's
1,000.
2,000 per ship.
Yeah,
2,000
that's
per
exactly what I
ship.
was writing.
1,000 per
1,000.
captain alive. 500 captain's head.
Mm-hmm.
Rest are, can be discussed. I think this is the most notes I've written in a campaign. So many notes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, oh shit. Okay, so this is perfect timing to talk about this because almost everyone's gone. So TJ, Necrogoblicon.
Yes.
Now that Brian already got his ticket, and it's just like, and also, is anyone interested? And you don't have to make the decision now or anything like that. But the thing I sent for also March 27th, it's in someplace.
Wait, is it March 27th or May 27th?
Sorry, May.
Okay, sorry. I was just like, wait a minute. That
no,
seems really
you're right.
soon.
Absolutely. Both the
A
Necrogoblicon.
week after Breath of the Kingdom comes out.
Oh.
Yeah. See, it's tough for me because I never went back for the DLC at all because I got it day of
It,
with the Switch.
It's a new game.
oh, it's on sale
No,
right now.
I'm
The
fully aware of
DLC's
that.
on sale right now. If you haven't
Don't
gotten
lie to
it,
me. We're talking about
I'm,
Nintendo here.
it's on sale. And
Wow.
it
I mean, I'm just saying I might. I don't know because it never goes on sale. But I mean, it's just something where it's like it was something where I never revisited the game.
but you
Even to
beat the
get
main
that.
story, yes?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Well, then
I
the
did a
DLC doesn't
lot.
mean anything.
Yeah, I
DLC was
know, but
just like
still.
a motorcycle.
No, I know. But it's something where it's just like maybe if I wait for the DLC because now they definitely have those. It's like throw that out there once that's there because I mean I'm playing like playing Fallout games where it's just like after that stuff has been released because I never went back to Fallout 4. Well,
Right.
I tried to, but then fucking Piper wouldn't shut the fuck up. It's like this is all unskippable.
It's
I'm
not.
hitting
You can
every
skip it.
button. No, I thought you told me because I tried skipping it.
You can't
Like
skip
that,
the very first interaction. But
right? But you
I
can
did it.
if
I
you
did it one
punch
time.
them.
Yeah.
You told
I've
me about that.
I've done it one
Right as
time.
it's starting, you punch them, and then that cuts the scene off. And it's just like, excellent. Now I don't have to deal with it.
It's great. It's great.
Do you, do,
I've tried it again, and then they get mad at me. They've keep getting aggro at me the last couple times. So
Means they patched it.
yeah.
No.
Darn.
What? That's gonna be the thing that's broken that we patch? No.
Yes, it's
You know what
always
is?
the.
I mean,
Nothing.
it's like Nintendo games.
That's part
You
of it.
know,
That's part of the charm with Fallout and Elder Scrolls is breaking it.
True. You can get up to level 20 real fucking quick in Fallout 4. You just need the patience of using all the wood in the first place, just making a dresser drawer over and over. Thank you, Spiffing Brit. It gives you, if you get like the, what's it called? Idiot Savant.
Yeah.
And if you just keep, that's the only thing you upgrade, and then you just keep doing it over. I'm like, I don't have the patience for it. I tried it once, and I
Right.
was like, this is
It's
too
like, oh,
much.
so this is what you're
I'll just,
doing? No, thank you.
I'll just, I'll just play the game where they give me XP for kills and for doing a quest.
Yeah, exactly. For like normal stuff.
I would be the idiot that does stuff like that because, like, oh, you tell me I can get to a certain level and steamroll,
Oh yeah.
and all I have to do is one meticulous thing.
What
Just let me take my meds. I'll
what
get this
what
done in 6 hours.
what I'll do with that? The one thing is with this particular game, when you have the idiot savant perk and you have low intelligence, there's like it gives you for every like the lower your intelligence, the more chance you are to roll it. And you have like a 10% chance if your intelligence is a 1. So I'm like, I'm going to do a stupid playthrough, which isn't as fun in Fallout 4 because your character speaks for you. And I'm like, if he sounded stupider, this would have been so much better. But what you do is you max out the Idiot Savant perk, and then every time you are about to like turn in a quest, you save right before it and you talk to the person and it rolls each time. So you have like a 10% chance. So it's like you keep rolling until you get, a 1 or a 2 on your die. And then it multiplies it by like 5. And so like you do one quest, and instead of getting like 500 experience, you get 2,500. And then you're just leveling up like mad. Fucking great. So, staying there and like saving and reloading. After like a few, you're like, oh, I'll just do this like 10 times. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'm like, then I can get tired of doing it. But sometimes it's great. I'll usually save it for like the uh, big quests.
Yeah. I mean, you're talking to somebody who actively hunts different colored skins of Pokemon, so
Mhm.
meticulous tasks are kind of my thing.
Speciality.
Yeah.
Yeah, once I start going into it and it's just like, oh, okay, this has gotten way easier. Then I'm like, yeah, and I do it for a while, and then like maybe I'll get it to work for a little bit. Maybe I'll get one to pop up, and then I just go, that wasn't fun.
Like I've kept one of my switches on the same date for over a month now, just to grind the items that make sandwiches for shiny Pokemon.
Nice. Sandwiches. Oh yeah, that's the newest.
Yeah, yeah. So many sandwiches.
I think I've seen a meme like that.
It sounds like they're actually fixing it with the next update. If people were interested in that,
Yeah, I saw a post this morning saying Pokemon posted something saying no more bugs.
there are always going to be bugs.
Yeah, that's what I
Like that's
thought. I was like,
that's
yeah.
sort of shit. Game Freak is a very small company
Mm-hmm.
who primarily did pixel art until 2013. The fact that they can get something to run on the Switch is a miracle in itself.
Oh, true.
Wolfgang, you gonna go to that small little video game expo on the South Shore next weekend?
No, I don't do things.
Fair enough.
I play video games and I comment random facts of knowledge from video games. I don't actively go out to conventions. There are people there.
Fair point.
But it's to get them, right?
Yeah.
You've all been in room in a room with me. You should know better than to ask silly questions.
I usually find that when I go to like larger events, I just ignore everyone and just be like, I need to talk to vendor A. Vendor A, how you
Oh, yeah.
doing?
Yeah, that's the thing though. Retro people go to that for like retro stuff, and like retro collecting these days it's not even worth it. Like I
'Cause it's
got a
like,
Famicom because I didn't want to pay $2,000 for a fucking Chrono Trigger physical, and the Chrono Trigger physical for Japan is was like $30.
yeah, you can just buy it. Like there's a
Yeah, but physical.
No, I know. But it's like, yeah, but for what? Like I
I
wanted
have
to do
a
that stuff, but like cuz I watched Angry Video Game Nerd where it's like he criticizes like old games, but then it's just like, yeah, I looked into it and it's like, yeah, I wasn't the only one with that idea. Just like I want
yeah.
all the old stuff. And it's like, yeah.
See, I watch the Happy Console Gamer, and his philosophy is I collect what I like and only what I like. I'm not going to go out of my way to get a game because it's super rare.
Oh yeah.
Having
Um,
that for like profit makes sense to me. Like that you will sell it again, but if you're keeping it just to keep it because it's rare, that's odd to me.